And hello, everybody, and welcome to here to KB Willard Arena in sunny Stevens Point, Wisconsin. It's definitely not fall outside. It's a good day for hockey, isn't it?
It sure is, Liam. We're ready for this one here at KB Willard Arena. I mean, non-conference matchup between the Pointers and St. Olaf. It's going to be a good one.
Absolutely. Pointers ranked number 13th in the nation. They did fall a heck of a lot of spots. They did drop 2 away games to St. Scholastica and Gustavus Adolphus, all right on the road. Ryan McGuire got his first starts in net. 30 saves, did lose that one. Alex Proctor's been pretty solid. We learned very recently we're not going to see much of Matthias Smith at all this season. He unfortunately suffered a horrific injury in the summer in August that is probably going to leave him out of most of this season, which is disappointing to me, obviously, because that's his career and he's going to lose a year of eligibility because of that, but also because he seems genuinely like a solid tandem with Proctor in the net. I still think we haven't seen much from Ryan McGuire yet, but I think that he's going to be a pretty good starter for us as well as the game goes on.
Absolutely. Proctor getting the start here tonight, but obviously Ryan McGuire, that other option at goalkeeper.
Absolutely, and we are underway here in KB Willett. Face-off won by the Ols, recovered in their own zone, and they'll start the rush up the ice. It'll be tipped in deep, icing is waved off, recovered behind the net by Hill. Hill up to Moline. Moline with a backhand pass, and here come the Pointers. Pointers up the net, dumped in deep by Finstrom. Pass out in front, deflected away by the Olies. And they'll start their rush up the ice. Big hit in the corner. David Hill laying the boom early. Pointers trying to clear their own zone now. It is recovered by the Olies. They're going to have a dangerous shot. Stood up in the corner, still staying on his feet, was Hill. And the Pointers look to clear. They are unable to do so. Still in, being defended, and it finally is cleared the zone. Olies try to shoot it in deep. It hits the lineman, Jason Peters, and that'll be recovered by the Pointers. Here come the Pointers now on the attack. Passed up to Ide. Sorry, Tyler German now. Wheeling around, pass out in front, goes nowhere. Sam Ide keeps it in the zone. Deflected behind the net is Dawson Sharino. Dawson Sharino with it now. Tries to get something going. He's defended off the stick, and he takes someone down, and that will be a penalty. It'll be our first penalty of the game. Dawson Sharino's going to called for interference. Big hit in the corner as play is stopped. Dawson Sharino is going to get called for interference.
And the home crowd here at Stevens Point, they love that big hit on the wall there.
They did like that big hit. I think that was Tyler German laying the boom very early. The physical game so far is not.
Liam, I got to be honest, my first time up here, this is so fast, I hardly know what's going on.
That's okay, Frankie. Frankie, last time you were here, it was February. It was round 1 of the NCAA tournament.
Correct.
And that game went 7 periods.
Against St. Augsburg, I mean, numerous overtimes. This is the longest sports game I've been a part of from the booth.
3rd longest NCAA D3 game in history. Puck is cleared by the Pointers. I'm curious to see how the St. Olaf power play responds. I haven't seen much from them this year. St. Olaf 2-2-1. They won last night on the road against River Falls 3-0. Ooh, good chance early for the Ols, but that one goes just wide. Covered along the far board. Still being fought for. Harrison Stewart in there now. Recovered by the Pointers. Brett Humberstone tries to clear. He's unable to do so. Up at the point, kept in by the Ols. Somebody's taken down, big hit, crowd telling them they like that one. The Ols keep it in the zone.
This Pointers defense doing a nice job thus far.
Over to Kennelly. Kennelly with a shot outside of the cage. I thought that one was in from where I was standing.
I thought
another Ols
hits no tripping call there.
No tripping call, that's absolutely correct. It's behind somebody, Pointers looking to clear, they'll keep it in. It's kept in by Connor Kalthoff. Kalthoff over to Kennelly. He misses that shot. He had one heck of an opening there. It's lucky he didn't get much of that one.
Yeah, that was a poor shot attempt out of St. Olaf there.
That would have been a very dangerous opportunity. Cody Moline in deep. The Pointers clear. They managed to keep it in the zone as there's 40 seconds left on the power play. Ole starting up the zone. David Hill gives chase. Andrew Poulias lays a little bit of a hit, tries to clear the zone. Witherspoon with it now. Tries to clear and is unable to. Still unable to. Pass over across, hit nobody in front. There's a collision with Proctor in the net. He doesn't have his stick. Ole's trying to get something going. Up at the point, shot, saved by Proctor as he manages to recover his stick. Ole's still trying to get something going as there's 5 seconds left on the power play, but the Pointers managed to clear, no harm done.
Back at full strength now.
What did you see from the Ole's on that power play?
Nothing much. I mean, they were trying to get it together, but this Pointers defense held strong. Proctor had a nice save, and now they're back at full strength.
Absolutely. Pointers looking to start some offense. Here they come up the ice. Passed over to Tyler German, but it has his taken off his stick, and here come the Ole's the other way. Hennigan almost takes him down. He's lucky he didn't get called for almost tripping there. Sam Ide with it in the far corner over to David Hill. David Hill tries to clear, he's unable to do so. It's shot towards Proctor, who turns to the side. Over to Tyler German along the near corner, and here come the Pointers up the ice. Good stick handling from Dawson Chirino, but he is unable to stay on his feet. Pretty good dangle there. Over to Evan Junker. Evan Junker behind his net. They'll try to get something up the ice. They'll dump it in and go for a change. Sean Bunting gives chase. Ole's pass it behind their net. In the near corner now. Kept in by Finstrom. Finstrom will give chase with Sean Bunting. Sean Bunting behind the net. Ole's are unable to get out of their zone. Stolen by Noah Finstrom. Transfers front. Pass goes nowhere. Shot for the point. It's loose. Where is it? It's underneath the goaltender, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Pretty good opportunity there early from Brett Hummerstone, unable to capitalize.
Evan Junker put a nice shot on goal there, too. Things got real messy, but fortunately for the St. Olaf, no goal there.
Lalonde with the great save. Sprawled all the way out in the net. I'm not sure he knew where it was until he just kind of laid on it.
That's one way to do it, right?
They don't know where the puck is. they don't know where the puck is. It's stuck in his equipment right now. He's a little bit shaken up after that. I mean, everything kind of came crashing in on him right at the start. It was a pretty good opportunity, but they were not able to capitalize the Pointers.
Seems all right. He'll stay in.
Andrew Poulias, the captain, in to take the faceoff. Won by the Ole's. They'll look to get clear of the zone. They turn it over to the Pointers. Over to Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart up to Poulias. Poulias is not able to get a stick on it, but the icing will be waved off. Here comes Romatario. Romatario keeps in the net. Big hit there. He manages to stay on his feet. Handled by Anderson. Anderson over to Poulias. Poulias by himself tries to get around one defender. He's interfered with. There will be a penalty on the Ole's. Over to Anderson. Anderson tries to pass to Stewart, but he goes the length of the ice out of the zone, and the Ole's will get a change. Here come the Pointers now. Drops it off. Over their own blue line, over half ice. Isaac Moberg passes over to Cody Moline. Cody Moline still has it. Passes over to Romatario. Romatario shot from the point, saved by Lalonde. And let's see what the penalty is. It'll be a holding penalty on, I think that's Camden Benson, who will go to the box for holding.
That was a great save by the Keep there to stop the power play by the Pointers.
Absolutely. You saw it as Andrew Poulias was trying to kind of get over the line. He just kind of, you can interfere with him just a little bit, like put your body in the way of the puck, but you can't, basically give him a bear hug and almost take him down to the ice. That'll get called every time. Pointers on the power play. Dawson Chirino over to McKennigan. McKennigan passes it back to Chirino, who's not able to control it. He'll pass it to Poulias. Poulias back to Chirino. Chirino over to McKennigan. McKennigan passes over to Finstrom. Pass out in front. He'll get taken down. There will be no call. Back out to the point to McKennigan. McKennigan over to Finstrom. Back to Hennigan. Hennigan up to Finstrom. Over to Romatario. Back to Anderson. Anderson shot off the crossbar. No goal. Collected by McKennigan at the point. Over to Romatario. Romatario over to Poulias behind the net. Poulias back out to Hennigan at the point. McKennigan almost blows a tire, but manages to keep it in the zone. And is defended away by Noah Finstrom. Noah Finstrom in the corner. Finstrom over to Anderson. Ole's are not able to get that one out. Over to Andrew Poulias. Pass across to Anderson. Chance out in front. Goal! Wonderful tic-tac goal by the Pointers, and they're on the board first.
A fantastic play
has the goal
by the Pointers. It is unbelievably loud in this arena right now as the Pointers strike first, 1-0 inside the first period.
One thing I've noticed is that this year, I think power play was one of their improvements over last year. It did come back to haunt them in the NCAA second round is they were not able to capitalize on many of their chances. And what I've seen so far is they placed an emphasis on getting that part of their game right.
And plenty of shots on goal on that opportunity.
Absolutely.
Carving up St. Olaf.
Great passing, and Noah Fitzstrom gets an easy empty netter as Lalonde stretched all the way out to take away the short side. Cody Moline will dump it into the net as he is destroyed along the far boards. Oh no. Collected by Matthew Falls. Matthew Falls loses stick of it. It's behind Lalonde. Matthew Falls fights off 2 defenders, has control of the puck. It's underneath the referee. Again underneath the referee. It hits the ref and goes dead along the far side. Who has the puck? St. Olaf. St. Olaf will elect to clear. It'll go over the glass and into the crowd.
Watch your heads over there. Saw a man in a red flannel, thought he had nice hands, but no, we're right through him.
Be careful. That's one of the risks you take as being a spectator of this sport.
Surprised there's no net on that side.
Added danger. The thrill, I think.
Ready for the face-off.
Face-off, won by the Oles. I don't think the Pointers have a face-off win tonight. Harrison Stewart is not able to keep it in as it is collected by the Oles. Here they come up the ice. Quick shot turned away by Proctor. Tony Leahy didn't have much of anything going. There's a stick caught in the Zamboni doors, just kind of propped up by itself. Thought it was going to make a play. Quick shot blocked in front by Falls. That one had to hurt. Teammates letting them know that they appreciated that one. David Hill will try to give chase, but it will be icing. You see that stick that was stuck in the boards over there?
That was crazy. I mean, there was one over there that was just sitting on the ice for about 5 minutes. It's a messy game, Liam.
It is a messy game. It's a yard sale out here. Now,
how much did one of those run, those hockey sticks?
More than I'm going to be willing to tell you right now.
All right,
it'll shock you. It'll shock you how much. Hockey equipment is getting expensive. It's one of the most expensive sports to play right now, which is causing a lot of fear for the game. It's like, if people cannot be invested in it and be able to play the game, slowly over time, we're going to see hockey die out as a sport.
Another win for St. Olaf.
Other than face-off won by St. Olaf. Again, I don't think the Pointers have a face-off win tonight.
I believe there might have been 4 or 5 now, all won by St. Olaf. That's a nice save by Proctor.
Easy glove save by Proctor. Connor Kaltoff kind of just dropped that one in there for him. It wasn't really challenging all that much.
No, I mean, hand-eye coordination works perfection. Just grab that one and let's get moving.
There. Let's see if the Pointers win this face-off, because at this point it's starting to get concerning. And they do. Turned away by Proctor, but it's finally won by the Pointers. Pointers, here they come up the ice. Turned away by Kaltoff. Pulius will give chase. Lalonde out of his net to play that, but it's kept in by the Pointers. Shot around the length of the net. Collected behind the net by Kaltoff. Over to Mick Hennigan, but Hennigan can't keep it in. And here come the Oles. Tyler Cooper the other way. He'll pass it along the short side of the ice. That one he's taken off. He almost had a dangerous opportunity there, but the Pointers take them off the ice. Here come the Pointers the other way. Sam Ide with it now. Skates it over the blue line. Passes over to Gino Colangialo. Colangialo has his pass stolen, and here come the Oles the other way. They will give it right back to the Pointers, who would like to take it behind the net. Over to Sam Ide. Sam Ide. Back to Hennigan. Evan Junker will decide to just dump that in for Lalonde to go and grab. Lalonde almost misplays that puck as it was almost taken away by Chirino. He's lucky he got back to the net.
Yeah, thank goodness for St. Olaf. Lalonde was not even in place in the net yet, so good recovery.
Ice seems a little bit slippery out there as nobody can really kind of keep their feet underneath them. It's like the third trip we've seen, just skating around the ice. You have to wonder what kind of condition the ice is in, obviously, because we see all these brown spots everywhere, and it's starting to get a little bit worrying. Dawson Chirino, far boards, passes over to Finstrom. Finstrom's shot saved by Lalonde. Follow-up shot quickly covered up by Lalonde, and a little bit of a scrum goes here, but that'll get cleared up.
Great opportunity there for the Pointers, and in terms of the ice, I mean, plenty of home games here thus far this season for the Pointers. Had one last night. It does look slick.
It doesn't look that great. I remember there was a problem last year where the ice, the Zamboni would not dry. It wouldn't dry in time for the period to start, so it would just be puddles of water just randomly scattered throughout the ice. Isaac Moberg in for the Pointers. He will lose the faceoff to the Oles. Harrison Stewart manages to keep it in the zone, and it'll go out. Matthew Falls passes it over to Brett Humberstone. Brett Humberstone collects it in his own zone. He takes it behind Proctor, behind his net. He'll start a rush up the ice. Accosted from behind. He'll pass it over to Moberg. Brett Humberstone loses the puck. It's still in their zone. The Pointers have to clear right now. They're playing a dangerous game, and they eventually do. Over to Moline. Moline back to Finstrom. Over to Falls. Shot saved by Lalonde. Easy kick save for him right there as it goes into the near corner. Isaac Moberg with it now behind Lalonde. Over to Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart with a shot. Easy save as Cody Moline came in around the afterwards and kind of gave him a little bit of a stick check right there.
Yeah, I mean, these are a couple nice saves by Lalonde, who's looked kind of jumpy since giving up that goal. Got to get in the headspace right as he saves back-to-back opportunities there from the Pointers.
Very good quality opportunities so far. They're choosing their shots very nicely. They're playing the puck well. It seems, though, like they kind of weren't getting it out of their zone. Like they were playing very dangerously with it, like they weren't taking it seriously. Quentin Hill in for the Pointers. He loses the faceoff as well. Olaf's try to clear. It'll be kept in by Sam Ide. Sam Ide along the near corner. Over to Finstrom. Finstrom is flat. I'm sorry, Quentin Hill is flattened along the near corner. Is David Hill. Both Hills are on the ice right now. Over to Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan with it at the point. Has the puck stolen from him, and the Ols will clear. Over to Sam Ide. Sam Ide carries it over the halfway mark. It shoots it in deep for a change. Sean Bunting tries to keep it in, but he's unable to do so. Mick Hennigan has it now. Over to David Hill. David Hill likes to shoot that one into the near corner and go for a change. Sean Bunting keeps it in the zone. Behind the net by Quentin Hill. Quentin Hill being accosted. Over to Sean Bunting. Sean Bunting over to David Hill. Almost had a dangerous opportunity, but it's defended away by the Ols, and they will get a rush of their own going. Carried over the line by Joey Canelli. Joey Canelli dumps that one in deep, and they'll go for a change. Proctor out of his net to play that one. He'll pass it up, and here come the Pointers. Andrew Pulias gives chase. He's unable to get it. Nick Gronarowski with it. A little bit of a hit from behind. Good check, but they do not manage to gain control of the puck.
That was a nice play by Gronarowski to come in there, kind of slow up, not hit him, don't get a penalty, keep things alive. There's another opportunity here as they slip to the other side.
Absolutely.
Back to the old zone.
Pointers choosing their plays very, very well. I think after that first initial penalty they took, they're being a little bit more cautious with their stick and checking. A little bit of an opportunity here for the Ols. He did not get a shot off as he's defended from behind by Bunting. Bunting will pass that over to Romatario, and here come the Pointers. That pass goes wide and is deflected away. Collected by Humberstone. Humberstone has that one taken away from him. Almost a shot right in front of Proctor, but the Pointers managed to clear the puck. That was a very dangerous opportunity. Andrew Pulias passes it back for Dawson Chirino. Dawson Chirino with a pass out to the point. Here's the shot. Blocked in traffic. That one will not reach the net and will go out of play.
High and into the sky on that one.
Wonderful job by the Ols to kind of get bys in the shooting lane so that the Lalonde doesn't really have to make that difficult stop. We're going to have the first of our 3 scheduled media timeouts tonight. Bet you didn't think we had
I
any
didn't
of
even know
those.
those things were around.
Yeah,
Damn.
we've got media timeouts here at the Pointer Hockey Game here at KB Willett. So, Frankie.
Yeah, man.
You remember that this is an episode, if you have been watching our
if
Sports
you watch
Point.
Sports Point, I host. Liam's on there. And Liam's been teaching me hockey a little bit. You
I
haven't
have.
seen it. He hasn't been posted yet, but I'm doing my best.
He's doing
up
his
here.
best. Frankie,
Yeah.
what have you seen so far?
I have seen some almost lazy defense from the Pointers at times, kind of showing a bit of cockiness. Obviously being up 1-0, a little bit of arrogance after the big win last night. So, I mean, the offense has been great, too, picking up nice opportunities. Obviously, that one score going the way of the Pointers. And Lalonde, I don't know what a good keeper looks like in this game, but to me, it hasn't looked like he's been all that.
Well, I also think that he had a very unfortunate bounce. I mean, he got turned every which way. That was just simply a very good power play goal. They passed it between the 2 points. He had no idea where the shot was coming from, and by the time he committed to one side, they passed it back. It was just an easy empty net goal for them to make.
And that's a great point, too. It's off the power play, so obviously not having the man advantage.
That causes an additional layer of stress, especially for a goaltender, because now he has to think about how we're down one guy, and that shot can be coming from anywhere on the net by a guy who's not being covered right now. We're into the media this media timeout. They're about 30 seconds. So
not too long. We're back in the action.
Yeah, we're back in the action. Face-off won by the Pointers. There we go.
What do you know?
Passed over to Brett Humberstone. passes it back to McKennigan. McKennigan's shot is deflected in front and will go right back out of play.
Back to the face-off zone, I hear soon, Liam.
Yes, back to the face-off zone.
All right.
Good job,
on that
Frankie.
one.
Absolutely. Pointers have been very aggressive so far with their offense. You know, they really, that's why I think they have kind of a lazy defense right now, is they haven't really had to play defense all that much. You know, they've kind of just gotten used to
the
being
majority
able
of this
to,
game happening right in front of us in St. Olaf's zone.
Absolutely.
It's been fun for us.
Yeah, but they haven't had to play defense all that much. They've just kind of been playing offense. Dawson Chirino is not able to keep that one in the zone. Here come the O's the other way. Carried over the blue line by Tyler Cooper. Tyler Cooper has it taken off his stick, and it'll be collected behind the net by Evan Junker. Evan Junker taken down to the ice, no call. Pointers looking to clear, and they do. Tyler German finishes his check along the near boards, almost right in front of us. Manages to stay on his feet. Collected behind the net by Alex Proctor. Alex Proctor will dish that out to Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone will take it up the ice. Passes it over to Dawson Chirino. Dawson Chirino,
takes a
gets
big hit.
checked in the face. That will obviously be a penalty. My goodness. That was a very, very dangerous penalty right there. Holy moly.
I mean, he was trying to juke a man out of his skates. Paid for it there. Almost a penalty out of embarrassment, it looks like.
Dawson Chirino letting them know what he thinks about that play as he cruises past the penalty box.
Noah Heisler goes into the box.
Did you see who that was on? I couldn't see.
Noah Heisler.
Noah Heisler. Noah Heisler. I mean, that's kind of in my opinion, that's a dangerous play. He knew what he was doing. He knew he was going to get beat, so he decided he was going to take the penalty.
And that hit was high near the head.
Cross-check right to the face. That has to be more than 2 minutes, but that's all it'll be for cross-check. Very dangerous penalty, but the Pointers are on the power play. Dawson Chirino with it now. With a pass out in front, turned away by Lalonde, too far, and it will go out of play.
Saved by Lalonde. Puck goes out of bounds.
I wouldn't even say that's a save. That was look more like
deflection.
A pass. It was like a deflection. Yeah, it would look more like a pass that just kind of got too close to him. Andrew Pulis, the captain, in for the Pointers to take the face-off. It is won by the Pointers. Passed out to Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan at the point. Deciding what to do. Passes it to Anderson. Anderson back to Mick Hennigan. Deciding to shoot, decides against it. Dawson Chirino over to Anderson. Anderson with a shot. Saved by Lalonde. Good passing play there. Just a better save from Lalonde.
Cradling that puck like a baby, Liam.
Interesting choice of words, but I'll take it. Not entirely inaccurate. I like what I've seen from this Pointer power play, though. They are passing the puck extremely well. They're creating good chances. Obviously, this is a good opportunity for them. Their first goal did come from the power play, so let's see if they can go 2 for 2 tonight. Power play, face-off, won by the Pointers to Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan over to Dawson Chirino. Dawson Chirino to Pulias, back to Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan over to Anderson. Anderson skates around one and makes one-man miss. Shot saved by Lalonde. He absolutely broke that man's ankles.
12 was out of his skates for St. Olaf on that one.
Elijah McElroy had no idea where that was going. He hit his butt hit the ice. He had absolutely no idea what was happening. But the St. Olaf Ols.
Like he was in a Michael Jackson
Thriller
music video as a background dancer. If I had to compare it to anything.
Mick Hennigan's pass goes wide over to David Hill. David Hill will take it behind his own net, and here come the Pointers. Go for a change. Passed off to Tyler German. Tyler German makes one-man miss, and here he comes. Interfered with along the side. Tyler German over the line. Passes it to Pulias. That was a good pass. Deflected away by the Ols. Wonderful opportunity, but better defense from St. Olaf.
Without Camden Benson there, that could have been another goal for these Pointers.
Absolutely. Pointers start yet another rush up the ice. Passes it back to Pulias. Pulias over to Anderson. Anderson's will just dump that one in, but it will hit the net and get called for a stoppage of play. I'm pretty sure that faceoff will come to outside the zone.
Just 24 seconds left on the penalty clock. So just a few more opportunities on this power play.
Just a couple, but I like what they've seen so far. Even if they don't score, they've created a lot of pressure for this St. Olaf team. They know what to expect now. Gino Colangelo being cited by the linesman. He's kind of roughhousing with Bjorn Lervik. The linesman had to turn around and kind of tell them to knock it off. Puck not kept in by Brett Hummerstone. He tried his best to, but it will be cleared. Alex Proctor out of his net. He'll pass it to Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone with it in his own zone. takes it in front of Proctor, and here come the Pointers. Over the blue line, over the halfway line, still on Brett Humberstone's stick. It's a good poke check from the Ols, and that's going to do it for the power play here. They did not get another rush going. Back to full strength. Tyler German with it now, passes it to Humberstone. Humberstone's taken down, and they're going to go right back on the power play.
Just like that, Liam. It takes just no time at all.
No time at all. The Pointers will be going back onto the power play. It'll be tripping. That one is going to be called on Ben Lusko.
That's a name.
That is indeed a name. I don't know what to make of that name. What do you make of that name?
It's a first for me. I never heard that one.
I've never heard of Lusko. Either way, it'll be another 2 minutes of power play time for this penalty unit, which frankly is buzzing right now.
You know, I prefer when it's so much more fun when they're on the power play. It's just got the man advantage. Things are going our way. I
know,
sit
it's a lot
back
of fun,
here and just
right?
watch fun hockey.
It's kind of different than our football team, where we're, kind of knowing what's the outcome of that game's going to be before we go
I'm used
there.
to the football streams, man. This is way more fun.
Dostrino Finstrom. Finstrom's shot saved by Lalonde. Quick shot. Didn't get as much of it as he wanted to, but it's kept in by the Pointers. Over to McKennigan. Over to Anderson. Anderson back to Dostrino. Dostrino back to Hennigan. Hennigan at the point. His shot saved by Lalonde. Deflected out of play for a stoppage. What were you saying about the football?
I mean, they finished 1-8 on this season, or 1-9, I believe, on this season.
0-7 in the WAC.
They're getting blown out week to week to week, and I'm on play-by-play for those. Liam, you've been there for a few, but
Been there for a couple.
and we have a lead. As a Pointers sports team, they have a lead. That's unheard of for a guy like me.
Frankie Bright, recent transfer, taking his senior year here at UW Stevens Point. Very interested. This is his first hockey game he's ever commentated on.
Thanks for
I'm
having
glad
me.
that it's a Pointer hockey game because we're actually good at hockey. Anderson with it in the near corner, makes one man miss. He'll pass it out to McKennigan. McKennigan across the point to Dostrino. Dostrino to Finstrom. Back to Hennigan. Hennigan shot, saved by Lalonde. Follow-up chance.
There it is!
Put in the net by Finstrom. 2-0 Pointers. Wonderful
Scoring
follow-up
off the
chance.
power play yet again, using it to perfection with a 2-0 lead here in the first period.
Noah Finstrom, I think that's his second tonight.
Did he have the first one
I
too?
think so.
Fantastic.
This power play unit, 2 for 3, that's unheard of. That's very good. That's honestly so much of an improvement over last year, you have no idea.
I mean, just watching them play against Augsburg, that one game I saw last year, if they're better on the power play in that game, I'm sure that game does not go to 4 overtimes.
Absolutely. Face-off won by the Ols, collected in their own zone by Camden Benson. Camden Benson tries to clear the zone. He's unable to do so. Cody Moline gives chase. The line out of his net to clear it. It hits a stanchion. It does not get out of the zone. Kept in by the Pointers. Fighting for it now. Eventually does break free. Tyler Cooper with it now. Quick shot.
Nice
glove save by Proctor.
He's got glue on those gloves, I got to tell you.
He is a very good goaltender. Alex Proctor is one of 2 sophomore goaltenders that we have on this roster. Fortunately, Matthias Smith, we'll probably not see much of him this season.
Right.
But Alex Proctor and Matthias Smith were 2 of our pickups last year, our 2 commits. They were a very good goaltender tandem. They had the chance to learn from a senior Ryan Wagner, who gave them a very good showing. Ryan Wagner obviously led the Pointers to a second-round game in the NCAA tournament where they fell to Adrian 3-2 in overtime. But from what we saw last year, I wish me and all of my friends, everybody here was sure that Matthias Smith and Alex Proctor were going to be the best tandem that we had seen. Alex Proctor obviously continuing his winning ways. Matthias Smith, unfortunately, we hope him and we wish him a speedy recovery from his injury.
And you said it, just sophomores, plenty more years of eligibility here for this team. They're going to keep growing and keep playing well together.
Absolutely. Collected by the Ols in their own zone. They're looking to get something going. They haven't had much offense to be seen. I think they've had maybe about 4 shots on the net. Fought for in front of the penalty box. David Hill in the scrum. Still there, eventually recovered by the Ols, and they will get it in deep. Proctor out of his net to stop that one going. Dangerous play as it's almost recovered, and it is recovered by the Ols, but he managed to make it back into his net. Collected by Nick Godrowski. Passed over to Moline. Moline has to go off a stick, and they aren't unable to clear it. Kept in by Tyler German. Tyler German over to David Hill. David Hill back to Moberg, and that one just goes wide. Sam Ayed passes it back to German, but it goes out of the zone. McKennigan having trouble corralling that stick. He tried to get a stick on it like 2 or 3 times. He just was simply unable to. That was another dangerous opportunity by the Ols. They didn't capitalize.
Unfortunately, couldn't handle it here, but seems they could recover.
Scrum for it along the far boards. Tyler German in there manages to clear it. Kept in by the Pointers. Sean Bunting with it now. He'll just elect to take that behind Proctor. Pointers will go for a change. Dawson Sherino on the net. Tyler German over to Dawson Sherino. He'll keep it there as well so that more Pointers can go for a change. Andrew Poulias on the ice, the captain. Passed over to McKennigan. McKennigan stretch pass to Poulias just off his stick, but if he got that one, that would have been a very good opportunity. Andrew Poulias was flying down the wing, but he's unable to corral out in the stick, and here come the Ols the other way.
Ooh,
Big hit by
the
Sam
ref.
Ide. That will hit Jason Peters, the linesman. It is a miracle he's still on his feet. Here comes Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino. His hit from behind, he'll be taken down, unable to do much of anything. No call on that one. Andrew Poulias hit from behind. That one will be called. That one was square in the numbers. This Ols team's having a lot of trouble staying out of the penalty box, huh?
I think that's going to, definitely send Troy Bowditch inside that box. I mean, there was a couple big hits there. I mean, obviously catching Peters, the referee, on the first one, and then 2 of the Pointers taking big hits as well. That definitely called that second one.
Andrew Poulias, the numbers were very clearly visible. Troy Bowditch should have lit up just a little bit, but he didn't. Threw Andrew Poulias to the boards. That will be 2 for boarding, I'm sure.
I think they like getting scored on.
What's that?
I think they like getting scored on.
I'm assuming so. This is like the 4th penalty they've taken. It'll be a penalty for the rest of the period. There's about 1 minute 48 seconds left. We'll start the second period on the power play advantage.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Very cool.
Power play won by the Pointers. Over to Romatario. Romatario makes a one-man miss, passes it to David Hill. David Hill accosted along the far boards, kept in by the Pointers. Still along the far boards right now as David Hill's in there, pinned along the side. Romatario in with it now. Still along the far boards. Eventually taken by the Pointers. Pass over to Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone makes one-man miss, passes it back to Romatario. Romatario back to Hummerstone. Hummerstone passes over to David Hill, has that one go off a stick. Gino Colangialo with it behind the net. Freshman recruit. A pass out in front for Finstrom. Save! Save by Lalonde. What a save. David Hill had one heck of an opportunity there, but he was not able to capitalize on it, and the Ols clear the zone. Good pass by Gino Colangialo. Good opportunity there. Just did not have enough. Didn't have the angle. Lalonde just got down to the butterfly, got back to the fundamentals, made the easy save.
He just looks happy in that goal right now. Just get a break, but short-lived as this one's nearly in their zone again.
Here come the Ols the other way, short-handed. They'll like to dump that one in deep and go for a change and reset on the penalty kill. Here come the Pointers. Passes it back for McKennigan. McKennigan over to Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino with it over the line. Has that one taken off. McKennigan. McKennigan with a shot. Saved by Lalonde. Easy blocker save for him there. Turned away. Back to McKennigan at the point. Over to Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino wheels it around. Tries a toe drag and a shot. It is blocked by one of the Ols. Kept in by the Pointers. Over to Poulias. Poulias with it now. Over to Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino over to Anderson. Anderson shot goes just wide above the crossbar, and the Ols will manage to clear. 7 seconds left in the period.
Looks like
I think
they'll
that's
get away
going
in
to do
this
it.
period without conceding another point.
I think that will just about do it as it brings us just to the end of the first period. Frankie Bright, what have you seen so far from this Pointer squad?
Man, they are wicked fast out there. Passing has been incredible. They've taken some huge hits out there, but eaten those like a champ. And they go in to the second period with a 2-0 lead.
Absolutely. They'll also start the second period on the power play. I've got much of the same to say. I mean, they've been passing the puck extremely well. They haven't taken too many bad penalties. They've been playing very, very well offensively. Haven't had to play much defense. They've been shutting down this Ols offense very, very well. Lalonde has had it's a miracle it's 2-0. Lalonde is basically the only reason the Ols are still somewhat in this game right now.
Yeah, had some great saves, and obviously Alex Proctor not seeing much action, but stepping up when they need him to, when they are in the Pointer zone, having a few saves here today, and we're ready for bubble hockey.
We're ready for bubble hockey out here?
I suppose, but I think we'll send it to the break.
We will send it to the break.
We'll be back here at KB Willett Arena for you for the second period from Frankie Bright. Liam Stats, we'll see you in a bit. Welcome back to KB Willett Arena. My name is Frankie Bright with Liam Stats. Liam, we're ready for the second period.
I think that's my thing. I think I'm supposed to say it first.
I'm just so used to doing it.
I'm angry with you right now.
Nah, Liam, it's all right. We're up 2-0. There's nothing to be angry about.
I can't be angry about it. It's just my thing, darn it.
Liam, I had to ask you a question.
What's up?
The Hills, David Hill, Quentin Hill, are they brothers?
No.
Oh, they're not even related.
Not related.
That's way less cool than I was hoping it would be.
What were you going to say if they were related?
That's awesome. That's what I would have said.
All right, we're just about ready to go underway to go here in the second period. Pointers on the 11-second power play as there is an immediate penalty off the faceoff.
No way.
So we are going to go on the power play for 2 minutes and 7 seconds, 5-on-3.
For how long? 20 seconds, correct?
No, 7 seconds of 5-on-3.
Okay. 7 seconds of 5-on-3. Imagine we can push this score
I think that
up to
is
3-0.
Tyler Green will get called to the box for tripping right off the faceoff. That's wild.
Someone's got to tell him you can't do that, Liam.
I mean, right here.
Hey, man, can't do that.
Well, I'm happy to see that. This is a very good opportunity for the Pointers who've been red hot on this power play.
Building off that, I just want to see some shots on goal wicked quick right
Absolutely. Face-off immediately won.
There it is.
There's Romatario. Good shot saved by Lalonde. Right off the face-off. You called it, Frankie. Right off the face-off. Immediately got one on there. But that'll do it for the 5-on-3 power play. 5-on-4 for 1:45. Here come the Pointers. Dawson Shrino over the blue line. Makes one man miss. Passes it back to Pulias. Pulias passes it over to McKennigan. McKennigan over to Anderson. Anderson cannot keep that one in, and the Ols will clear. Over to Proctor. Proctor leaves it for McKennigan. McKennigan up the ice. Andrew Pulias has it now. If they hurry, they'll get a 3-on-1. Passes across to in front, and there is nobody there for him to pass to. Good pass deflected away by the Ols. McKennigan with it now. Back behind his net. The Pointers will start a rush up the ice. McKennigan over to Dawson Shrino. Dawson Shrino's got a set of legs on him. Passes it back, but it'll be thrown out of the zone. Caught by Alex Proctor. Technically, that's a save, technically speaking now. So that'll be counted as a shot on goal.
If we're going to get into technicalities, you're going to lose me real quick.
I know. Technically, that's a shot on goal. Over to Tyler German. Tyler German over to Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone has that one go off his stick. It'll be deflected.
Watch your head.
Straight up and right back down. It'll be staying in the zone, however. 51 seconds left on this man advantage.
Up here in the booth, Liam, have you ever experienced that, a puck coming up flying at your face?
I have.
Similar to being over there.
There was, I think it was last year, me and Will were doing a game. Every single play that happened, it was just, we had to duck for cover. It was wild.
So he said, 51 seconds left in the power play here for the Pointers.
Face-off, won by the Pointers, narrowly kept in by Romatario. Romatario shot from the point, saved by Lalonde. Follow-up shot goes just wide. That was very, very close. Over to David Hill. David Hill in the near corner passes it out to Romatario. Romatario over to Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone shot from the point, gets blocked, kept in by Tyler German. Tyler German wheels around, makes one man miss, takes it off a stick, and the Ols will clear. No, they won't. Romatario keeps it in, tries to pass it over to Bunting. Bunting can't get control of it, and it'll go out. Kept in by Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone with it now. Shot over to Lalonde, easy save, and the Ols will clear. 8 seconds left on the power play. If they hustle, they can get one more thing going, and they will. Over to Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone will elect to kind of just kill off the final seconds. Unfortunate. Very exciting from them still, and here comes a chance for the Ols. The Ols are still in. Tony Leahy with it now. His shot goes just wide, kept in. Tony Leahy with behind the net, in the near corner, right in front of us. Kept away by Matthew Falls, but the Ols will still regain possession.
These offensive opportunities for St. Olaf are few and far between, and it seems similar to how the Pointers are on defense. Their offense is sloppy.
2-on-2. They almost had a nice opportunity there. It just went off of his stick. St. Olaf has not had very many opportunities, and when they have opportunities, they have not been able to cash any of them in. Matthew Falls with it now over the blue line, has that one taken off his stick, and it'll be recovered by St. Olaf. Ooh. He is taken down hard in the near boards. Here's an opportunity. Shot deflected out of play. Proctor never had to make a save. That is good defense right there.
There was one shot that came in. It was kind of awry away from the goal, hit the back wall. And now we're finally in the Pointers zone, it feels like. We're going to see some defensive hockey from the Pointers. It's been a
From the
long
Ols.
time.
It has been a while since the Ols actually got set up anything offensively. Covered by the Pointers. Pointers managed to clear. Over to Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino has it taken off his stick, but he'll keep it in the zone. He drops the stick into the far corner. Kept in by Andrew Poulias. Andrew Poulias slacked from behind, no call. Kept done by Anderson. Anderson kicks it out to Hennigan. I'm sorry, Gonarowski. Gonarowski over to Poulias. Anderson tied up along the near boards with Poulias. They'll fight for the puck. It'll go back behind Lalonde. The Ols manage to clear it.
Ooh.
As he is destroyed along the far boards by Poulias. I didn't see that hit happen, but I certainly heard it.
That's
My
what
goodness.
I was going to say, too. I didn't see it. Everyone looks to be okay. No call.
Anderson over to David Hill. I'm sorry, Quentin Hill. Quentin Hill not able to keep it in. Tries to flip it to Kongrowski, cannot do so. Quentin Hill tries to lay a hit. Just misses. Harrison Stewart with it now. Passes over to Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino has it in the center of the ice. Cannot keep it on his stick, and they'll go all the way down behind Proctor. Harrison Stewart with it now. He gets a little bit tied up behind the ref. It's right in front of us. Quentin Hill battling for it. The Ols managed to keep it in the zone. Harrison Stewart with it now. He'll like to take it behind Proctor. Proctor over to Anderson, anticipating the hit from behind. Kept it in the zone. Fighting for it now. Flipped just out, and that will clear it. Dawson Sherino with it now. Tries to make one-man miss. Again, stood up at the line. Very similar to what we saw, and it was a penalty before. I'm not sure why it wasn't called this time. I guess he didn't get his hands up far enough. Again, either way, wonderful defense. I mean, if that's what it's going to have to do to shut down Dawson Sherino tonight, so be
They're
it.
treating Scrino like a punching bag.
McKennigan, ooh, shot that was going wide, deflected right in front by David Hill. Almost a very scary opportunity for the Pointers. However, Lalonde has managed to be able to stop it and cover up the puck for a stoppage of play.
He's had a couple saves like that where he's just got to flop on top of it and hope for the best. He's making it work.
He's making it work. That's all you can do. Normally they have the shots on goal up there so we can see what it was. We unfortunately did not manage to get stats tonight, so I'm not sure how many shots there was.
I'm not sure why that is, Liam.
Me neither as well, but I'm going to say about 13-ish shots on goal in the first period, give or take, which means he's got about, now give or take, about 16 saves, which is not bad at all, especially when Alex Proctor has had a very quiet night.
Absolutely.
Sam Ide gets hit from behind. My goodness, that one, we heard that one and we saw that one happen. That was a thunderous hit.
Another big hit on the other side of the ice, too.
Here come the Ols the other way. Connor Kaltoff with it now. Dumps it in the Zinn. Behind Sam Ide. Over to Tyler German. Tyler German over to David Hill. David Hill in it now. He's skating. Fires a shot, saved by Lalonde. Here come the Ols the other way. Passes it over to Kennelly. Kennelly shot just wide, did not have to make the save. Kept in by Kaltoff. Kaltoff back to Kennelly, deflected as it was being shot towards the net. He's lucky he kept the stick on it. Behind the net now, kept behind the thing. Wraparound attempt, saved by Proctor. Covered up by Proctor. We'll get a stoppage of play. Everybody was hitting the,
everyone was hitting the ice. We had two big hits over in the St. Ol's zone. And then two players tripping over each other right in front of Alex Proctor.
Pointer student section really giving it to Lalonde over there in the other end of the rink right now. I'm not sure if you can hear them.
Oh, I hear them.
Really giving it to them.
They're doing God's work over there. Couple questionable no calls, I'd say, on that side of the ice.
I think that's what they're talking about right now. That's what the captain, Troy Bowditch, is talking about with Knutson, the referee, about why there was a couple of questionable no calls.
Troy Bowditch might be the smallest person on the ice today.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, his jersey's like 3 times the size of him, so I'm not sure what he's doing out there. He looks a little malnourished, doesn't he? Face-off won by the Pointers, collected behind by Humberstone. Humberstone over to Moline. Moline will pass it up to Moberg. Isaac Moberg in over the line. Takes it in the corner, tries to make a man miss, and does. Over to Falls. Matthew Falls with it in the far corner. Being defended away, manages to keep it in the zone. Pointers will keep it in. Lalonde out of his net to play it, he misses. Moline over to play it, in the near corner, makes a man miss, he hits the ice. Over to Evan Junker. Evan Junker keeps it in. Really battling it now. Over to Evan Junker. He'll elect to just, I'm not sure if that was a shot or a pass, but either way, he kept it in the zone. Behind the net, pass out in front, saved by Lalonde. Wonderful opportunity for Falls, but he couldn't capitalize. Here come the Olds the other way. Slowing down to get a shot. That one will not happen. And the Pointers, if they hustle, it'll be a 3-on-1. Multiple opportunities for him. He'll like to take it himself. Saved by Lalonde. Another pass. Lalonde will fall on it and will get a stoppage. He had a lot of opportunities there to pass it. He elected to take it himself. And, I mean, Lalonde just made the easy save. When you're in that type of opportunity, if you got two of your teammates to pass it to, you've got to pass it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The Ols made an unfortunate change there. The puck came right to where the player would have been, but he's coming off the ice. Allowed the Pointers to take it the other way and falls, as you said. Unfortunately, did not pass that one away.
Did not capitalize on that opportunity. It was a 3-on-1 the other way. Got to capitalize. That's all I could say about that. Face-off won by the Ols. They'll clear the zone. However, I think it will be icing, and it will. You know, the privileges of being right above the opposing team's bench is that you can hear them complain about everything, such as that one, which was very clearly a icing call.
That, again, is one of the one things I remember from that huge game this past winter. It's a fun aspect of being up here in the booth.
It is a fun aspect. You kind of get to look at them and hear what they're mad about. The Olsen over the line, defended away, chance out in front. Proctor might have to make a save. No, he doesn't have to because it's defended away by the Pointers. Noah Finstrom with it now, makes a man miss, and here they come the other way. Brett Hummerstone with it now. And over the blue line, he'll like to just dump that one in and give chase. Isaac Moberg over for it. Collected by Falls, chance out in front, saved by Lalonde. Quentin Hill had one heck of an opportunity, but he's also not able to capitalize.
Nice job by Finstrom, get it out of his own zone. Has 2 goals on the day. And unfortunate again, Quentin Hill cannot capitalize on that opportunity.
They're getting a lot of opportunities here. Like, this is very, very well done by the Pointers.
They're
good offense.
Picking the Ols apart, and I'm here for it.
I'm here for it as well. The Ols have not had anything. They have not had a single thing go for them so far tonight. It's kind of worrisome, I think.
And only had the one-man advantage, I believe, one time. The Pointers haven't been in the penalty box since.
I'm going to be honest, I did not hear what you just said.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm sorry, Frankie.
We'll just keep going.
Okay. One of the Olds hits the deck. David Hill with a shot. Follow-up shot by Finstrom goes just wide, much to the chagrin of the crowd. The Olds trying to clear and eventually do. It's carried up by Joey Kennelly. Joey Kennelly with it now. Passes it back. Defended away by Finstrom. Over to back to Joey Kennelly. Joey Kennelly with it behind the net. Sam Ide really giving pressure right now. Pass out to front. Saved by Proctor. Good pass out in front. Good shot. But there was a nice save.
Things getting chippy.
Spencer Light not able to capitalize on that opportunity. Easy save for Proctor to make.
Yeah,
like you said, they're getting kind of chippy. I think
Scarano's getting chippy at the point here.
I think St. Olaf is just getting very frustrated with the fact that they have not been able to do anything.
And they can't afford to make those frustration mistakes. I mean,
especially when they get called for them.
And they've given up 2 points on the power play. They got to continue to stay composed regardless of this deficit.
Face off, won by the Pointers, collected behind the net and cleared out of the zone. It'll go all the way down. I didn't know where that was for a second. Collected by Bjorn Lervik, who will give a stretch pass over to Tony Leahy, who has his stick taken away from him. It was underneath Nicholas Aromatario's arm.
He'll
like
pay
to
for
just
that one.
Throw a hit. Anderson over to Serino, back to Anderson, defended away. Should have been a slash call, was not. 2-on-2 the other way. Joey Kennelly with it now. He'll get taken down on the ice. No call.
He's getting held down.
Getting held down. Shot defended away by Aromatario. Aromatario, pass out in the front, collected by Anderson. Olaf has to go for a change. They've got tired legs out right there as the Pointers will elect to clear. Over to Colangelo. Colangelo tries to pass, has it deflected away, and it goes back into the Pointer zone. Nicholas Gonrowski with it now. Over to Aromatario. Aromatario over to Poulias. Poulias out, stretch pass out in front, hit one of the Olaf players who turns and fires. Saved by Proctor as the Pointers manage to clear. However, it will be an icing.
When's the next media timeout come up, Liam?
Well, I reckon any time now, about 10 minutes in. Pretty soon.
They've got
you got sponsors to shout out?
Oh, I'd love to.
Do we have any sponsors?
Not yet, but Point Brewery is on the horizon, Liam. Stay tuned.
Really? You heard it here, folks. Stay tuned. Andrew Poulias in for the Pointers. He'll go up against Troy Bowditch. Andrew Poulias wins it, but has immediately taken away. Pass out in front. Over to the Pointers. save by Proctor. That one didn't have much of anything on it. Gino Colangelo tries to pass it up to Anderson. He'll get flattened along the boards as that one goes for icing. My goodness, he got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know where those eyes were from the officials, but I would have if this was football, I'm throwing a flag.
Well, hockey, very, very physical sport. I would actually say more physical than football, actually.
I'd have to agree with you.
Really?
The hits they're chipping out here today.
They're hard.
You see them, you hear them. They're for real.
Even when you're not looking at the play, you can still tell when one happens. Collected by Aroma Tai. Aroma passes around to Kilo Colangelo. Colangelo not able to clear. Kept in the zone by the Ols. Shot saved by Proctor as the Pointers look to clear and eventually do. This time icing will be waved off. We will not have to have an icing. Collected behind the net by Jack Boxer. Jack Boxer gets destroyed along the far lines as the Pointers clear it all the way back into the Lalonde. Lalonde out of his net to play it. Lalonde drops it back. Pointers in. Brett Humberstone with a good poke check. Chance for Moline. Oh my goodness, Matthew Falls was destroyed. No call.
Looks
that should
like
have been interference.
Tripped, yeah.
No call. I'm a little confused as to why that is. Cody Moline with it now, accosted, and he'll lose the puck. The Ols will look to start something and manage to do so. McElroy loses the puck. I think he got slashed there for a second. Again, no call. You got to wonder what the referees are seeing now that was different in the first period, because to me there's a lot of questionable non-calls.
I mean, the official on the far side has taken a few hits himself today. Maybe he can't see straight.
That is certainly a possibility. Here come the Ols the other way. In over the blue line. Shot deflected away by Evan Junker. What an opportunity. However, a good save by Proctor. The Ols cooking with gas now. They're trying to set something up. Shot from the point by Proctor. Joe's just wide. Proctor stretched all the way out to make the save on that one. Didn't need to. Pass right into the front of the net. He'll pass it back out to the point. Shot deflected by David Hill. And we'll get a stoppage of play. There's the immediate timeout you were looking for.
That pass came to Cody Sherman right at the goal line. Unfortunately, just missed it. And you said a Proctor stretched all the way out, didn't have to. If he's able to connect with that with his stick, that could have been a goal for the Ols.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of things I feel like have changed since the first period. Number one, the officials not calling penalties. That's very worrisome. They called one at the start of the period, but they have not called one since. There have been a lot of missed calls on both sides of the ice.
I'd have to
agree.
agree.
Clear. Pointers have gotten away with a couple, so have the Ols. Number two, the Ols actually have offense going. As we just saw from that sequence, they have been getting something going now, and I feel like that's whatever their head coach told them in the locker room, I think appears to have stuck, because that was the most dangerous opportunity I've seen from them so far.
For sure. I believe Cody Sherman, that's the only one that keeps them up tonight. Their best opportunity, in my opinion, from where I'm standing, was right there, and that one flew right past them, unable to get that one in the net.
9 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the second period here at KB Willard Arena in it's not sunny anymore.
It's a little dark outside.
Cold, dark fall night. No snow on the ground yet. It is Wisconsin. That could change literally any day now.
Got a bit of rain today, not too much.
Not too much. I think it froze over a little bit. You know, KB Willett has been around for almost 50 years now. It's a very storied barn, lots of history in it. A couple national championships have been won on this ice, including by the Pointers in 2019.
They'll look to repeat this year.
I hope so. I want to see one. Face-off won by the Pointers, collected by Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan's stretch pass taken away as it'll go to the Ols. The Ols looking to start something. Dawson Sherino looked to level a hit. However, he just narrowly misses and gets crunched along the boards himself.
Another big hit.
Another big hit by Sam Ide. Pointers will elect to clear. As if they hustle, they have a 3-on-2. Tyler German with it now. Drops it back for Sherino. Sherino defended away. Good poke check there. Justin Sherino still has it on his stick. Tries to make a man miss. Has it taken away, and here come the Ols the other way. They'll elect to just dump it in and go for a change. Proctor out of his net. He'll pass that one to Sam Ide. Sam Ide will pass it to Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino over to Hill. Hill not able to keep a stick on it. Good poke check to keep it in. He'll shoot that one from almost a no-angle shot. As you can see, it just went straight the length of the ice.
Ended up being a good pass. Skowronski was there.
Really battling for it along the near boards right now. In the zone. He'll get taken down. No call. I've got to say, I don't really agree with some of the calls.
Opportunity here. It's in! What a play! Lalonde was not ready for that one.
You're going to have to fill it in. I was looking at you. You're going to have to, what happened?
The puck literally just sat on the goal line. Nobody knew where it was. The Pointers player able to get eyes on it and chuck that right in to Lalonde, who was, again, didn't know where that puck was.
I don't think anybody did except for Gino Colangelo.
Yeah.
I think that's his first as a Pointer.
Fantastic play.
Fantastic effort by this Pointer squad.
And it's a 3-0 lead for the Pointers. Liam, I'm so happy right now.
You're happy that we're winning something?
A Pointers team can score points.
Oh my goodness, I know, right? It's wild.
I'm so tired of this football team. But their season's over, so.
I know. Gino Colangelo, wonderful eyes, wonderful set of hands. Like you said, it was just sitting right there on the goal line. Nobody knew where it was.
It was an easy doink right into the net. I mean, when I say nobody was around that puck, there was nobody there. I believe Lalonde was looking the other way.
Well, fortunate bounce for the Pointers. That makes it 3-0. Oh, just a smidge over 8 minutes left here in the second period. Score is 3-0. Lalonde not having the best night so far, but also he's not getting any help from his defense.
Yeah, no, they've been scrappy.
Collected
as
behind the
it
net
is.
by Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone will elect to clear. It'll be kept in by the Ols. Quick shot from the point, hits one of his own men in front. Along the far boards, another quick shot.
And it's
that
in.
one deflects in front. That's an unfortunate bounce. We were just talking about it. Proctor had no idea where that one was. I think that went off of one of his own teammates right in front of him. Was not ready for it whatsoever. That's going to bring the score 3-1.
Unfortunate turn of events for Proctor and this team. But yeah, you said it. That was just a deflection play. Not much he could have done there.
Mick Kennigan over to apologize. Like I said, I think that deflected off of one of his own teammates right in front. I'm not sure it was. One of the defensemen maybe. It was just a simple, I think it was a pass in to get something going towards the near side of the net. Proctor just not ready for that one whatsoever, and that's going to make it 3-1. Unfortunate. Power play won by the Ols, covered by the Pointers, over to Mick Kennigan. Mick Kennigan over to Sean Bunting. Sean Bunting will dump that one in and go for a change. Chased by Quentin Hill. Quentin Hill manages to take that one away from him while also taking a man down to the ice, no call. Sean Bunting, big hit on the far corner. That was a nice hit.
Lost his
He just kind of
stick.
threw him down to the ice.
He's trying to steal the Pointers team stick. Oh my goodness.
Sean Bunting still fighting for it along the far boards. It's still kept in. Nobody really getting control of it, as that one will kick right out to Lalonde, as we'll get a little bit of extracurricular activities going here behind the net.
I couldn't tell who lost his stick, but he tried to rip it away from that Pointer forward.
Well, when you lose your stick, and if it's in your defensive zone, all you can do is just be annoying. Like, that's it. You just got to be as annoying as long as you can and hope that they don't get an opportunity, because there's not much you can do without it. You know, you can't pick up the puck. That's
exactly.
Rule number one, is you cannot pick up the puck. Tyler German in for the Pointers to take the face-off. Pointers kind of getting better in the face-off circle. You know, like we saw that majority of the first period, they did not get anything going.
Yeah, they started slow on that end.
Face-off won by the Pointers. Quick shot, missed. Lalonde did not have to make a save, but that was very dangerous. Broken stick on the ice. That's going to be a slashing call. And the Pointers are going to go back on the power play.
Found themselves in that position a few times here today and have found success.
St. Olaf not happy with that call whatsoever. We can hear it from the bench right in front of us. Deciding who is it going to be. They're refusing to put somebody in the box.
I don't know how long that's going to keep up.
They want an explanation. Head coach wants an explanation of what the call is. It is a slash.
Yeah. Referee already made the call. I don't know what they're expecting.
I just think that they don't know who they're going to put in the box.
That could be.
A little bit of a broken stick action right in front of us.
Ah.
Wolf blade at the end. Who's going to go?
That was 19.
Referee who called
Parker
the penalty
Casey.
over to talk about it.
Parker Casey
Jermaine.
goes in for St. Olaf.
It was a penalty. I'm not sure what they were arguing about. It was very clearly a slashing call. Head
Sticks
coach,
don't just break, Liam.
what's that?
Sticks don't just break.
Well, sometimes they do.
Okay, Liam, sometimes sticks break.
Sometimes sticks break. However, the manner that it was broken, I think, was assisted via a chopping motion from
It's a
somebody.
hockey stick, not an axe.
Yeah. Well, head coach letting Mr. Germain, our official here, know that he's not content with that call.
I mean,
St. Olaf's been not happy with many of the calls
I
here
got to
tonight.
give it to the St. Olaf head coach, Eddie Effinger. He's dressed to the nines, wearing a nice suit today.
Absolutely. But the Pointers have another opportunity here. 2 minutes for slashing. Face-off, won by the Pointers, collected by McHennigan. McHennigan over to Sherino. Dawson Sherino tries to pass it to Bunting, is not able to do so, and the Oles will clear. Alex Proctor out of his net to play that. He'll pass that one to McHennigan. McHennigan collects it behind his net. McHennigan turns on the speed. In over the blue line, tries to make a man miss. He stood up at the blue line, loses control of the puck. Fighting for it along the near boards right now. Everybody in there. That one eventually comes free. Over to Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino with it now. Wheels around one. Over the face-off circle. Tries a no-angle shot. No, sorry, it was a pass. Goes nowhere. Kept in by McHennigan. McHennigan over to Andrew Poulias. Andrew Poulias wheels around the circle. Drops it back for Dawson Sherino. Dawson Sherino over to the circle. Packs it back to Bunting. Over to McHennigan. Over to Poulias. Back to Hennigan. Shot. Saved by Lalonde. It was deflected in front. Didn't get a piece of that one. It was a rolling puck. Over to Bunting. Another attempt goes just wide. Crowd not happy with that one. However, a wonderful opportunity, but just got to put it on net.
Finstrom unable to put that one away, but they remain in the St. Ol's zone.
Anderson with it now along the far corner. He'll pass it around. Humberstone. St. Olaf wanting a call for too many men on the ice. They will not get it. They are not happy with that. Shot out in front. Opportunity by Brett Humberstone. That one goes just wide. Behind the net now. Brett Humberstone with it. Tries to pass it out in front. Kept in by the Pointers. Brett Humberstone meets the shoulder
of
Tony
call.
Leahy. That was a good hit. It was a good hit. Meets the shoulder of Tony Leahy, who just smacks him and manages to clear the puck. Alex Proctor out of his net to collect it. He'll elect to dump it around the boards to be collected by Nicholas Aromatario. 10 seconds left on the power play. Collected by Tyler German. Tyler German almost trips, stays on his feet. David Hill with it now. Kept in. However, the Oles will attempt to clear. Still kept in by Humberstone. Power play is over. Didn't have much of anything going on that one. Collected by Tyler German. Passes it over to Humberstone. Here come the Pointers again. Chino Collins. Oh, my goodness. Little bit of a big hit right there. Humberstone gives him a little bit of a cross check from behind. Telling him what he thought of that hit. Over to Aromatario. Aromatario shot saved by Lalonde.
You saw Humberstone get shoved into the wall there. He shoved 19 of St. Olaf right in the back. That's Parker Casey coming right back to the ice from the penalty box.
I don't think Humberstone was very happy with that attempted hit. You know, he let him know after that with a little bit of a shove from behind.
Yeah.
Getting chippy here. Getting very, very chippy.
That's what makes hockey fun, right, Liam?
Well, absolutely. I can remember. I can remember last year. It was the UWSP Yellow Jackets versus the Pointers here in this barn. 9 seconds left to go. One of our guys lays him out in the corner. It was an unnecessary hit. It was a clean hit, but completely unnecessary, and it started a line brawl. Fighting is not allowed at the NCAA level. It didn't matter. They let them know what they thought about that hit. The Oles managed to clear the zone as Gonarowski is accosted from behind. He lets go of the puck. The Oles will try to get something going.
Call there.
Hand pass. They're going to call a hand pass. And so that means the face-off is going to come into the Pointer zone.
First time in a while we've been down here. The St. Olaf looks for their first opportunity, as I said, in a while.
4.5
to
minutes.
Get some more points on the board.
4.5 minutes left here in the second period. Pointers in the lead, 3-1. Isaac Moberg in for the Pointers. That faceoff is eventually won by the Oles. They'll try to set something up. Out at the point, shot deflected, hits 2 men in front, almost went in. That was very, very dangerous. Proctor had no idea where that one was. Falls, has that one bounce off his stick, not able to collect. Shot deflected in front by Moberg, stays in. Another shot goes just wide. Isaac Moberg with it. Passes up to Moline. It's 2-on-2 the other way. Here come the Pointers. Has that one poke checked off his stick. Breakaway attempts. Here come the Oles. He'll try to pass that one back. I'm not sure why he did so. He had the lane open to the goal.
That was a horrible idea. It was one-on-one with the keeper. Nonetheless, puck gets lost again out of bounds.
Everybody getting tripped up in the far corner. That puck eventually is deflected up and out of play. But a lot of chaos right there in that short span.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who it was for the Oles who was one-on-one with Alex Proctor. And passed it back to nobody for
Troy
no
Bowditch
opportunity.
had a very clear shooting lane and
Yeah.
attempt to the net. Decided he wanted to pass it back to the Pointers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he did so. He showed his frustration coming back to the bench, broke his stick on the railing.
Yeah,
before
he knew
climbing
it. He knew
over.
it. It was a bad mistake there.
That goes to show you how I think the St. Olaf Owls are kind of flustered and frustrated with their playing form here in the second period. Face-off, won by the Owls. Wheel around, pass attempt out in front. Proctor was almost out of his crease to anticipate the pass. Just narrowly kept in by the Owls, but Sam Ide will clear the zone. Owls getting very desperate here, kicking the puck, trying to get it up the ice. Eventually, it'll go the length. Oda Finstrom. Sean Bunting over to the Owls. Passes it back. Errant pass, and here come the Pointers on the stick of Noah Finstrom. Noah Finstrom passes it over to Sean Bunting. Sean Bunting's shot saved by Lalonde. Wonderful blocker save right there.
Yeah, you got that right. I'm just staring at Ide, 6'5" on the ice. He's so hard to miss. He'll come off.
Towers
St.
above.
Olaf,
6'5", towers above. I think he's about 6'7" with skates. As that pass hits the air conditioning unit above the rink with a thunderous crash.
Yeah, I gotta
and
be
drops back down.
honest with you, Liam. I wasn't listening to you. I was just looking at Ide. I mean, he's 6'5". You said it with skates 6'7". That guy is huge.
Towers above everybody else. It's hard to miss him.
That's why my eye stuck on him. Just under 3 minutes here in the second period.
Faceoff will be at center ice. Tyler German in there for the Pointers. Faceoff eventually won by the Owls, who will start an immediate rush up the ice. They'll dump it in. Alex Proctor out of his net. Very dangerous opportunity for the Owls, but they don't manage to capitalize. Kept in by the Owls. Goes deflected off of Tyler German, straight up and out of play. That faceoff will be to the left of Proctor.
Things getting messy here. Puck finding itself in the air time and time again. And we go back to the faceoff.
2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the second period. Tyler German in once again to take the faceoff. Faceoff lost by the Pointers, kept in by the Owls. Shot from the point, hits a man in front, goes wide. The Owls are looking to get something going up here now. Out of the point, pass out behind the net. Defended away by Gonrowski. Covered up by Proctor. Proctor gets slashed.
He did. I saw that one clear as day.
An unfortunate call. Proctor holding his hand right now. That's going to draw a reaction. I'm surprised that that's not a call. That was well after the whistle.
Swung right at his hand. Proctor took his glove off. Definitely in some pain. Not sure if we'll see McGuire come on the ice.
Well, I hope not. Proctor's been red hot tonight. He'll pick up the blocker and put it back on, but he was very clearly in some pain right there. I mean, he felt it even through the padding of the blocker, that's very hard to do. That means that you had to really, really slash to get that through.
And that was Tony Leahy taking a clear shot at Proctor's hand.
Evan Junker letting them know what they thought about that one. Andrew Pulis, the captain, wins the faceoff for the Pointers over to Nicholas Aromatario. Aromatario passes over to Colin Jallo. Colin Jallo passes it back to Humberstone, and he'll deflect it in. Evan Junker fighting forward along the near boards. That one will kick out to the Owls, and here they come the length of the ice. They'll dump it in and go for a change. Evan Junker, swing and a miss on that pass. Anderson with it now. Has it taken away from his stick. I don't think he knew there were so many people in there. Owls with a chance out in front is swinging around behind the net. Pass out to the point. They'll try to get something set up. Into the far corner now. Owls bench screaming for help as he's taken down from behind. That is a cross check. Should have been a call. It is not called. The Owls bench letting the referees know what they think of that one, as the puck will eventually clear the zone. I'm not sure what the referee saw there.
Both teams continue to get no calls here in the second period.
I'm not sure what the referees see that makes it not any different from what was called earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Owls with it now. Passes it over to Ben Lusko. Ben Lusko's shot hits a man in front and will be cleared by the Pointers. That one will go the length of the ice and be called for an icing.
Minute 14 left in the period. This Pointers defense looking a little lazy in the first period, but now they've really tightened things up.
Absolutely. The Pointers having to play lockdown defense. The score is 3-1 off a very errant, it was a very unfortunate bounce.
Yeah.
It was an own goal, nothing you can do about that one. Proctor seems to have shaken it off, but either way, the Owls are finally turned on their offense. They're here to play. Face off, won by the captain, And Romatari will take it the length of the ice. He'll flip it out. It is kept in. That'll be a hand pass if he touches it. Should have been a hand pass. It was not called. I'm not sure why. It was not touched. Shot from the point, hits a man in front. 1 minute left here in the second period. Back out to the front. Shot, hits another man in front. Didn't have much of anything on that one. Trying to get something going. Wheels around behind the net. Makes one man miss. Tried a wraparound attempt. Proctor was there, sealing away the edge. Pass out to front. Shot, hits a man. Colangelo will clear the ice. It'll be icing. Doesn't matter. That's what the Pointers needed. They needed to clear the zone. Colangelo feeling the effects of that blocked shot.
Yeah, Proctor took that possession practically on his knees as they're around the back of the net on both sides.
Pointer faithful getting loud here at the KB Willard Arena. Getting kind of hard to hear you, Frankie. I'm not going to lie. As they're showing their support for this home team.
At the end of the day, that's a good thing.
Yes. Andrew Pulias again wins the faceoff. Collected by Evan Junker. Evan Junker, flip pass out to Pulias, who gets interfered with. Icing will be waved off. Not sure what the bench below us was screaming about, but all of a sudden they started screaming about something. Errant pass gets flipped up and again hits the air conditioning unit. And so that.
This St. Olaf bench is screaming like wild geese out here.
I'm not sure about what.
About practically nothing. Obviously, there's been some no calls. Maybe that frustration boiling into getting desperate on needing a call, but I don't see the need.
Me neither. Faceoff will be in the St. Olaf zone, taken by Noah Finstrom. Finstrom loses the faceoff. However, the Pointers are right back in there. Quentin Hill with it. Pinned along the near corner. 6 seconds left here. Deflected, saved by Lalonde. He'll go that one, and that will run out the rest of the clock. A little bit of a late hit right at the buzzer, and that's going to draw some attention.
Things are chippy. Home crowd getting into that one.
Lalonde made the save right at the end of the net, right at the end of the period with about 6 seconds left to go. Flipped it wide to the corner to try to run out the clock. Pointers came in, both of them, pinned them along the far boards. Again, St. Olaf, not like that. Things got a little bit chippy. But in my opinion, it's hockey. It's going to be physical. You can't get mad after every single physical play.
Right.
I mean, in my opinion, right now, they have been kind of whining about stuff that really does not matter in the grand scheme of this game. They have a lot of the stuff that they need to work on, and the officials are not going to bail them out of this game right now.
Absolutely. You got that right, Liam. And, I mean, there have been calls, as we said, that could have been called either way. But that, again, like you said, doesn't excuse just calling for every little thing.
Absolutely.
We're at the break here, man. This game's flying by.
It is flying by.
One more period to go.
50. Oh, there's a penalty right at the end. They're going to give a penalty. They're going to give a penalty to Quentin Hill.
Wow.
Right at the end of the. Are you kidding me?
I wonder what that could have been. But St. Olaf starts on the power play then for the third period.
For the third period, it'll be 2 minutes of 5-on-4 for a penalty kill for the Pointers. And I'm not even sure that they realized it happened. And now they're talking with the officials as they exit the ice.
Yeah, we'll see.
What could that possibly have been for?
I have no idea. I mean, it got real messy over there in the far corner near the end. Everyone was kind of hitting each other, so I'm not really sure how they narrowed that down to one call.
Well, Frankie, the stuff I've seen from the Pointers, they're playing physical, they're playing smart, playing very offensively. They had to kind of put on their defensive tracks here right at the very end.
Yeah.
It got a little bit dicey there for a second as the Ols had a lot of good passes, a lot of good opportunities. And they did manage to put one in the back of the net, but it did come off of a very, very awkward, errant pass. It was an own goal. It hit the unfortunate bounce. Nothing you can do about it.
This game is 3-1 with St. Olaf trying to close the deficit, but at what point can you say that we really had an effect on that play since it was an own goal?
Absolutely. Well, I think that's going to do it for us here in the second period. We're going to throw it back to the studio for the break. And welcome back to KP Will Arena here in cold, dark, rainy night. Not rainy night, but it's Stevens Point, Wisconsin. The Pointers are going to start this period on the penalty kill, apparently, as there was a penalty thrown onto them as they were exiting the ice. To me, that's like, what could he have possibly done to get that penalty as he's leaving the ice?
I have no idea if it was while he was leaving the ice or in the scrum that ended the second period. And I believe that was Nick Hennigan, correct?
Yeah. No, I actually think that was Quentin Hill.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah. Either way, I mean, that's just, I think they called it like unsportsmanlike conduct or something. Maybe he said something to one of the officials
Yeah,
that.
it definitely could be, but either way, it's a bogus call.
Absolutely. Well, this is the second opportunity that the Ols have had here in this game. Only the second penalty that the Pointers have taken. The Pointers are up 3-1. Start of the third.
Not a good thing for the Pointers, who were playing but mostly defense in that second period. St. Olaf will look to lower the deficit.
They win the faceoff. They're already off to a better start than they were. Here they go.
Ooh, powerful pass there.
Designed play. It's in his. It was inside of his pants there for a second. They couldn't find it. Over to Kennelly. Kennelly with a shot blocked by Aromatario. Old setting it up now. Here they come. Pass over to Kennelly. That one goes just wide. Poke checked away. Keep it out of Aromatario's grasp. Pointers looking to clear. They are unable to do so. The Ols will set up once again on the stick of Connor Kaltoff. Connor Kaltoff passes it over. Hits Evan Junker. Hits the ice. That one hurt him bad.
I heard that one from here. That caught him square in the chest.
That was a screamer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wanted to put himself in the way of that one. Pointer faithful letting them know they appreciate the effort.
Yeah, you could see him hunched over there. That could have been in the nads, the stomach, or the chest. I couldn't tell, but he took that one like a champ.
That one had to have hurt. Like, you could hear it from all the way over here.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Face-off won by the Pointers. Still looking to clear. Unable to do so. Ooh. It's kept in. Stood up at the line was Quentin Hill. Sorry, Matthew Falls. Matthew Falls gets back into the play. St. Olaf screaming that he had no stick and they should capitalize. They're unable to do so. St. Olaf wheels it around the point. Passes it over the circle. Back to the point. That one goes just wide and it will clear the zone. 1 minute remaining here on the power play for St. Olaf.
Alex Proctor
comes out of his net to play that one. He's just going to elect to clear the zone, much to the happiness of the fans. Lalonde out of his net to play that one. Yeah, the ice seems kind of sticky right now still. It seems a little wet still.
There's still some guys out here who are continuing to slip.
Not sure how I feel about that. Dumped in behind the net for Aromatario to give chase. McKennigan with it now. It kicks out to the St. Olaf. St. Olaf's looking to start something going at the point. Passes it over to the circles. That one deflected out of play by the Pointers.
Just under 15 seconds left in the power play for St. Olaf.
St. Olaf trying to get something going. I mean, they've looked to set it up a couple times. Haven't really gotten the quality shot off yet.
The Pointers have done great defensively during this power play. And I think the worst part of it was for St. Olaf, Noah Heisler mishandling the puck, letting it back inside his own zone. Kind of destroyed all the momentum they had going.
Absolutely. Moberg in for the Pointers to take the face-off. Face-off. Won by the Pointers. They'll look to clear immediately. Unable, they will squeak through, and that will go the length of the ice, and that's just going to do it here for the power play. As Quentin Hill comes back onto the ice. St. Olaf not able to capitalize for a second time tonight, and so they'll go back to even strength. Quick shot, nice save, easy save for Proctor right there.
Ooh, 2 points running into each other there.
Tyler German into the far corner, finishes his check. As St. Olaf looks to keep it in and get something going. Quick shot. Oh, my goodness. That was a very dangerous opportunity. It was deflected. It went just wide. Alex Proctor was not going to be able to save that one if it went in.
Gets that one, though.
Quick shot from no angle. Goes off the post. Nobody knows where the puck is. Everybody's into the crease. The puck's still loose. Where is it? Finally saved by Proctor. Oh, my goodness. And here we go.
These guys are scrumming.
Pointer's not happy with that extra
Tyler German's got a hold of one of the St. Olaf players.
Tyler German is letting him know exactly what he felt about that extra poke after the whistle was blown. Nobody knew where that puck was. It was a madhouse in the crease. Everybody was in there. Alex Proctor taking a little bit of time out of the net. He did take a slash in the second period.
Someone going to the penalty box for St. Olaf. 2 players. That's German and whoever he was locked up with. That was 14, Tony Leahy.
Tony Leahy and German will go to the box.
Yeah.
2 minutes each for roughing. We'll get 4-on-4 here. 4-on-4 is interesting because it opens up so much more ice for the offensive players to kind of play around with. It was actually legitimately a strategy used by some NHL teams to get more of an opportunity. Officials still arguing here about what the call is going to be.
And that
giving
was
both
messy.
They're giving both captains explanation, I think, about what the call is going to be.
Really messy pile there on that play.
Two men in for the box for. It's going to be 4-on-3. 4-on-3 hockey. 2 men in for the Ols. The bench letting them know exactly what they feel about that call.
And there was extracurricular within Tony German's scrum, but also right in front of Proctor by the goal. Knutson talking.
Head coach Eddie Effinger wanting an explanation. He's getting one right now from.
Explaining, there's 2 different fights going on. He's calling them both. Yeah,
so Tony Leahy and Cody Sherman into the box for the St. Ols. It'll be a 5-on-4 penalty, so they're just going to negate 2 of them, I guess.
I
It
see.
should be 4-on-3, but whatever. I'll take the power play. Pointers will go up 1. Fidstrom with it now. Passes it over to Poulias. Poulias tries to clear the zone. It's a breakaway the other way. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Likes to take it himself. Shot and a goal. Wonderful, wonderful shot from Tyler Green. He absolutely picked his corner and fired it in there. That's going to cut this lead down to 1 goal. Short-handed goal for the St. Olaf Ols.
Not much Proctor could have done there. Defense doing a poor job of giving him a hand. They go right down the ice and fire that one in.
I think that's what St. Olaf needed to kind of get themselves back into this game. Obviously, they were getting frustrated with all of these penalty calls.
And that was genuinely their first real attempt on goal that ended up being successful. See if they can keep stacking it here.
The Ols' first goal came off a accidental own goal because of a pass that was deflected right in front of Proctor. And so that brings us lead 3-2. Pointers still up 1. They're still on the power play. Let's see what they can do. Passes it back for Anderson. Anderson passes it across for Poulias. Poulias has ice in front of him if he wants it. Passes over Shrino. Shrino has that one go off a stick, but they aren't able to clear. Anderson with it now. He'll take away the lane. Passes over to Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan has it taken off his stick. What's going on for the Pointers right now? They're playing very sloppy offense and defense. Olaf capitalizes. They'll take the puck and immediately clear the zone.
Yeah,
1
minute left.
1 minute, 10 seconds left here on the power play for the Pointers. On the net by Aromatario. Aromatario over the blue line. He'll pass it to Kolanjala. Kolanjala will deflect it in deep. Over to Sean Bunting. Sean Bunting pinned behind the wall, behind the net. Over to one of the Hills. Hill passes out far to Humberstone, but that one goes just wide. 50 seconds left on the power play.
This team has found so much success passing the puck around to start the game, not here.
It's unfortunate. Anderson with it now, and over the blue line. Wheels around the circle, behind the net. Passes it to Moberg. Moberg passes it behind to Kolanjalo. Kolanjalo back to Moberg. Moberg back at the point to Humberstone. Humberstone, his pass is deflected. Here it comes. It'll be a breakaway once again. Shot saved by Proctor.
They needed that one. That was another breakaway attempt for St. Olaf. Alex Proctor bails him out on that one.
That's sloppy defense by the Pointers so far. That's the second breakaway opportunity for the Ols. They scored on one of them. It brought this lead to down by 1 goal now. And it's 3-2 Pointers.
I feel like another one of the big differences in this period is the passes from the Pointers have not been finding their mark time and time again.
That's a big difference because 2 out of 3 periods so far, we were praising them for how accurate their passes were.
Yeah.
10 seconds left on the power play. Here come the Pointers. Passes to Brett Humberstone. Brett Humberstone dumps it in deep. That one will kick out to Matthew Falls. Matthew Falls is crunched along the near boards. It'll go out to Moberg. Back to Falls. Power play's over. Gonarowski hit from behind. Cody Sherman out of the box. He was not expecting that one. As their attempt to clear hits the AC unit and will come back in the faceoff inside St. Olaf zone.
And that's another hit from behind. That one on Falls, not getting called.
Well, it depends on the context. If that one, I say it shouldn't be called that much because it's an open ice hit and he's not going to get smashed into the boards. It wasn't that dangerous of a hit.
Liam,
it's an unfortunate opportunity.
I want the call, Liam. Give me the call.
Fortunately, I don't think the officials are going to agree with you.
I'm just a guy.
I know. Either way, Pointers not able to capitalize. As here come the Ols on yet another opportunity. Waits up, tries to find room, doesn't find it. Wheels with it round in the near corner. Taken away. Here come the Ols. Shot from the point.
Deflected.
Dawson Chirino deflected away. Sam Ide in the corner, battling for it. Still pinned in the far corner.
Ooh.
Down goes Ide. They'll just sit on him. Eventually taken out by the Pointers. They'll look to clear. Icing waved off. Dawson Chirino. Woo! Big hit by Tyler German, but the Ols start to pass up the ice. They'll dump it in deep and go for a change. Stopped by Proctor. Proctor passes it out to Poulias. Poulias has it taken off his stick and kept in. Brett Humberstone will give chase. He'll be interfered with. Into the near corner. Kicks out to Moberg. Moberg, toe dangles around one. Here they come. Sean Bunting passes over to the captain. Captain isn't able to hold on to it, and the St. Olaf will recover. Kept in by Quinton Hill. Quinton Hill smashed along the boards. Kept in by Humberstone. Humberstone unable to clear it as that puck will go in deep. Sean Bunting. Collected by the Pointers. Here comes Quentin Hill. Quentin Hill has it poke checked off a stick. Good defense from the Ols. And here they come once again. Shot deflected off of Humberstone. Good shot block by Brett Humberstone. Pointers will try to clear the zone and go for a change. The Ols start one up the ice. If they hustle, they can get a good shot off. That shot goes way wide into the far corner almost. Collected by Evan Junker. Evan Junker will spin that one around.
Big hit
over to
the
Sean
wall.
Bunting. Quentin Hill with it now. In over the blue line. Lazy shot from the point just to get something going and get a change. Recollected by St. Olaf. St. Olaf over the halfway line and over the blue line. Shot saved by Proctor. Took a swung at it. Should have been a high stick. Will not be called. That one absolutely should have been called. That was a high stick.
Didn't see that one there, but I definitely will take your word for it. Proctor was looking for that call.
Earl Mataria with it now. He'll start a rush up the ice. Passes it to Gene Colangialo. That one gets taken away. Battling for it in the referee's crease. Taken away by Hofstedt. Hofstedt will just dump that one in. Pointers. Andrew Poulias dumps that one in deep. Lalonde will just hold on to that one as Colangialo puts some pressure on it. We'll get a stoppage of play.
Getting shoved.
12 and a half minutes left in the third period. Pointers only up by 1 score.
Yeah, I mean, this St. Olaf team really is coming to life, keeping things on the Pointers zone. I mean, Pointers need an answer. You said let you shot from the point. Not doing a whole lot, but again, just trying to get something going for a team that really wants to keep this lead.
Point absolutely needs to answer right now. They're down. They've let up two unanswered goals.
Yeah.
They need something to keep going.
Be a really tough story if they gave them a 3-0 lead.
St. Olaf will clear the zone. They're kept in by McKennigan. McKennigan gives that one away. Passes back. Shot blocked by Sam Ide. Easy shot for him to block as one of the Ols hits the deck. Looking to set something up. Out to the point. Point from the shot. It's blocked. I think that hit somebody in front. I'm not sure if it made it to Proctor. Another shot hits his own man in front. Deflects it just wide the wrong way in front of Proctor. Pass all the way over to Falls. That one will go just wide because they'll be offsides. They hustle. The Ols dump that one in for an icing. They're confused as to how it should be an icing. I'm actually confused as well because they were on the red line. That one should have been waved off. If I'm being completely honest with you, I'm going to try to remain as unbiased as I possibly can. That should not have been an icing.
I'm sure everyone watching can tell that I have not been. I'm just happy to be here.
Frankie, I'm happy to have you here.
Thanks, Liam. Jonathan Young on St. Olaf was jawing to the official, Peters. I'm not sure what about, but this face-off goes underway in favor of the Pointers.
Dawson Sharino with it. Wheels around. That shot is deflected off of one of them. Pinned in behind the net. Tyler German and David Hill in there battling for it. I think it's really, really stuck in there. Eventually the Pointers come away with it. Tyler German immediately has it taken off. Sean Bunting is taken down to the ice. Opportunity right in front. Covered up by Lalonde. Dangerous opportunity for Tyler German. Lalonde just barely got his glove on that one.
Yeah, Serrano and Gunnar Johnson got hooked up in that altercation. Both seem okay. Came over back to each other, and no harm, no foul. Those two are good.
Pointers kind of not seeing like themselves, like we've seen from them this game. They seem slower. I don't know what happened in between then and now, but
some
whatever.
Fatigue taking place. Finstrom back in, though, has 2 goals here today, looking for the hat trick.
Carried up the ice by Tony Leahy. Tony Leahy, quick pass across the point. Shot blocked by one of the Pointers in front. Wonderful block shot. That will clear the zone. They'll dump it in deep, go for a change. Proctor out of his net. Goes over to Bunting.
Here we go.
Oh,
big
my
hit.
goodness. Quentin Hill is blown up at the line. Big hit as he went twirling into the far corner.
And he sends it back to him.
Icing waved off. Gonrowski wheels behind his net. Almost is taken down to the ice. Wrapped up, taken down to the ice. No call. Should have been called for holding. Pointers looking to clear. That shot from the point deflected up, and easy glove save by Proctor.
And we saw Hill take a big hit. He delivered right back to Ben Lusko as soon as he could. He kept the receipt and delivered on that one.
That was a dangerous hit. I mean, also,
completely unnecessary.
Completely unnecessary, but also Sean Bunting was trapped up. He was given a hug and taken down to the ice, and that should have been something. Fortunately, these officials, as we've known them to do, have decided they're going to change how they call things tonight.
Yeah.
So, no call. Sam Ide with it now. Makes a man miss. He'll start the rush up the ice. Long stretch pass taken away. Blown up at the line. One of the Pointers hits the ice. That's the captain, Andrew Poulias. Oh, my goodness. That was almost a deflection goal right in front. Hit him right in the shin pad. Almost went into the back of the net. Oles out to the point. Back to the point. Shot saved by Anderson. Nice lock shot. They'll have a 3-on-2 if they hustle. That opportunity was taken away as they were caught off sides, and they had to reset. Time
and time again, these Pointers defensive men have done more defending than Proctor in the goal. They've had more saves than him tonight. Visually, it looks like I don't have a stat sheet in front of me.
Puck is deflected up into the St. Olaf bench right in front of us, and we'll get a media timeout.
We got some shoving right in front of the St. Olaf bench.
Some extracurricular activities.
Yeah. Colangelo also in there, his first goal tonight.
Well, we're here for immediate timeout, so tell me, Frankie, what have you noticed from this Pointer squad here in the third period?
Yeah, man, I mean, it's polar opposite from the way this game started. I don't know if we can blame it on fatigue, but passing has been very inaccurate. This offense has been almost non-existent in the third period as they have to continue to lock down. It feels like the second and third periods back-to-back, locking down inside their own zone the majority of the time.
I have to agree with you there. I mean, passing seems to have been really, really effective. They're not as accurate with those passes. I mean, you're taking errant passes as well. Like, a couple of those passes have been deflected. One of them directly led to a goal. It was a turnover and a goal. It was deflected right out on the point. We saw it took it the length of the ice and shot it right past Proctor. So, I mean, I wonder what happened in between then and there. I mean, they were playing so well in the first, kind of got iffy in the second, and have just basically non-existent here in the third. They have had little to no offense going.
Right.
They need something to fall, otherwise I'm worried for them. I think this game might be tied by the end of the night.
And I do want to highlight the defensemen of the Pointers taking shots to the chest, to the side, deflecting these goal attempts from St. Olaf, doing their best for Proctor in their zone.
Trying to give them as easy of a night as humanly possible. Well, we're going to get ready to get underway here again at KB Will Arena.
Face off right in front of us.
Face off right in front of us, like you said. Isaac Moberg in there for the Pointers.
Won by St. Olaf.
And he'll lose. Isaac Moberg tries to keep it away, but it will be kept on by St. Olaf. They'll start a rush up the ice, defended away by Brett Humberstone. Matthew falls into the far corner. As everybody's hitting the deck, this ice has got to be slippery or something. I mean, that's like the third player we've seen in the span of about 30 seconds hit the ice.
Feels like that corner especially, time and time again, there's guys on the ground.
Absolutely.
Currently, there's 4 of them.
Like as we were talking about, everybody has decided they want to take a nap on the ice. St. Olaf keeps it in the zone. Falls will give chase. Wheels around his own net.
Nice
Referee
move.
running interference there.
Another hit into the wall.
Pointers trying to start a rush up the ice. It's Cody Moline. It's not offsides. Shot saved by Lalade. Big hit. Just nearly getting around that one with Chirino. He'll take it away. Wheels around to the far corner. Passes out to Romatario. Romatario over to David Hill. Shot. No goal. It went off the post. Wraparound. Second shot attempt. Nothing will fall. He's taken down in the corner. No call. My goodness, what an opportunity for the Pointers. But they could not get anything to go. Tyler German wheels in the front of the net. It's laying there on the ice by the red line. Behind the net now. Collected by Dawson Chirino. Lalade does not have his stick. Out to the point to Romatario. His pass goes wide, and they'll have to clear. Oh, my goodness, Frankie.
That was a wild turn of events. I mean, Hill had the shot on goal right off the bar. I mean, it doesn't get any closer than that.
Right off the post. Had the follow-up opportunity. Was not able to put it in the back of the net, and then had the pass go flying off of a stick. Was not able to control it, and so we'll have to reset and start again. Seems to be the theme here for the Pointers in this third period.
Yeah, and there's a few more missed calls where it felt like there should have been some.
That pass over to David Hill gets deflected. Almost hit us right in the face. Noah Finstrom with it now along the far corner. Makes a man miss behind the net. Collected by Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan with the pass out to Lalade. Lalade turns that one aside. Sam Ide knocks that one down. Will not be a high stick. Sean Bunting will give chase. St. Olaf starts another rush. Here they come over the halfway line, into the Pointer zone. Wheels around the circle. Makes stop,
hit.
drops it back. That shot just wide. Shot eventually goes very wide.
Back
Sean
the other
Bunting.
way now.
Sorry, Anderson flips that one in. Icing waved off. Pins it along the far corner so his team can get changes. Andrew Poulias with it now into the near corner. Wheels right in front of us. Passes out to point. Brett Humberstone. Shot deflected. Follow-up shot goes just wide. Oh my goodness, they had an opportunity.
There'll be a call there.
They're going to call one of the
Colangelo.
Pointers for a cross check. I think they're going to grab Gino Colangelo for that one. The Pointers will go on the penalty kill.
Another deflected shot there, nearly finding its mark. And again, the follow-up shot. This Pointers offense coming back to life halfway through, I should say late into the third period.
All of their momentum, I think, is going to vanish right there with that penalty. That was not the best penalty to probably take right in that instance. I don't think, honestly, it was that bad of a call either. But either way, Pointers find themselves shorthanded. Little under 7 minutes left here in the third period in the game as a whole. And this is the opportunity that the Olaf needs. Big hit. He's taken down the ice. No call. Over to Cody Moline. Cody Moline passes it back. That's intercepted. Pointers will try to clear. They're not able to. That one will kick out to Joey Keeley. Joey Keeley behind the net, battling for it now. Collected by the Pointers.
Going the other way.
They're going to elect not to clear and instead go for offense.
3v2.
That one has it roll off a stick, and here come the Ols the other way. If they hustle, they'll have an opportunity. They don't get to it. Defended away. 2-on-1. Pass out in front.
Nice.
Deflected away.
No.
That one deflects up into the air and over the back of Alex Proctor. That is going to be your game-tying goal.
Coming off the power play, this Pointers team has now conceded 3 straight. As this one is back to even. Looked like from our vantage point that puck went over the net, over back, but no, they tapped right in for St. Olaf's third score of the game.
Deflected off the stick of one of the Pointers. We thought it was going wide, went right over the back of Alex Proctor. He didn't know where the puck was, and so this game is tied. 6 minutes left here to go in the third. St. Olaf letting the Pointers know what they think of them right now.
I mean, if they can
3
get,
unanswered goals.
if they can get back to the way they were right before that penalty on Cotangelo, I mean, this thing very well could be back in the Pointers' favor.
Dawson Chirino shot,
Nice
kick
save.
save by Lalade. Easy save for Lalade to make. David Hill with it now. Over to Brett Humberstone, passes to Chirino. Chirino clears the zone. The Pointers will reset. Chirino puts on the
Nice.
brakes, makes a man miss, makes another man miss, passes it over to Anderson.
Fighting near the
Pinned
wall
in the
there.
far corner. Dawson Chirino in there with Harrison Stewart, fighting for the puck. Dawson Chirino with it now. Passes it behind his back, tried to get one in the front of the net, wouldn't go, hits the side of the net. Harrison Stewart fighting along the far corner. No call will be made there as it'll finally kick free. Here come the Ols.
We got a scrum.
Little bit of chippiness happening behind the play as the
LCL
Pointers,
on
Brett
that one.
Humberstone specifically, come up the ice. Makes one man miss, passes it over to Anderson. Anderson has that one go off his stick, and the Ols will clear. Over to Sam Ide. Sam Ide's pass is blocked. Attempted for Sean Bunting. In come the Ols.
Sam Ide, nice
Deflected away
play.
by Sam Ide. The Ols will set up at the point. That one
Here we
is
go.
cleared out of the zone, and the Ols will have to reset. Proctor out of his net to play that one. Passes it off to Sam Ide. Sam Ide over to Poulias. Has that one go off his stick. They are not able to going. If they hustle, they'll have an opportunity. He cannot corral the puck, so the Pointers will take over. Sam Ide with it now, behind his own net. Tries to pass it behind him, has it taken away. Passed out for Anderson.
we
Anderson,
go.
2-on-1. Pass across to Poulias. Poulias'
can't
shot
find
goes
his
wide. Did not get that one on the net. Wonderful opportunity, but they were not able to capitalize.
Got to see
Pointers.
more of that.
Dump it in. Noah Finstrom gives chase. Fights for the puck. Tries to wheel in front. Pass out in the front. Nobody there. Backhand shot by Romatario. Hits the man in front, and the Pointers will clear the zone. Over to Gonrowski. Gonrowski dumps that one in. He's destroyed at the line as the Ols recovered along behind the period. Everybody else falling to the ice, collected by Noah Finstrom. Finstrom out to Romatario. Out at the point. Passes it to Gonrowski. Gonrowski shot saved by Lalade. Over to Romatario. Romatario back behind to Quentin Hill. Quentin Hill out to Gonrowski. Gonrowski in the circle. Passes it back to Quentin Hill. Quentin Hill
Nice
passes
pass.
out David Hill. David
What a
Hill
one.
with a chance. Saved by Lalade. Wonderful quick save by Lalade to keep that one out of the back of the net as this game remains tied at 3 apiece.
Got to be Lalade's best save of the night.
The Ols will elect to clear the zone and take an icing penalty.
Fantastic passing there on that possession. I mean, that's got to be one of the best offense we've seen from the Pointers in this period. But Lalade, like you said, quick save. I'd have to argue that's his best save of the night.
Pointers really buzzing, and to take away their momentum, St. Olaf has just called a timeout. We'll get a stoppage of play. About 3.5 minutes left here in the third period, tied at 3 apiece. The Pointers, wonderful opportunities. Lalade had an incredible stretching kick save to keep that one out of the back of the ice. It looked to me like David Hill had all the time in the world.
Yeah.
He was not able to put that one in the back.
That's what I say. Lalade's best save of the night comes in the most crucial of moments here tonight. Has had a quiet period on this side of the ice. And Liam, I can't think straight. I can smell the St. Olaf bench from up here, and they stink.
I was not going to mention it, but you can smell just I think that's sweaty underwear and socks wafting up this way. My goodness, it's kind of hard to think straight right now. Alex Proctor has also had some incredible crucial saves.
Oh, yeah.
The goals he's only let up, in my opinion, one true goal. The other two have been accidents and incidental things that should not have really counted against him. Unfortunately, they will on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, they were not his fault. There's nothing you can do for those. They're freak accidents.
It's highly unfortunate. I mean, this team is really getting in their own way right now. Which, to me, I see time and time again with Pointers football. I'd hate to see that come over here and play a factor in this game.
Me neither. St. Olaf
Big hit on the bench.
looks to clear. They are not able to. Dawson Chirino, kick save, keeps it in at the point, passes it over to David Hill. David Hill with it now.
Nice.
Wheels it around the ice.
Huge play.
Pass out in front. Wheels around the corner. Being defended. Stays on his feet. Tyler German. Tyler German really battling with it. Passes it back to Dawson Chirino. Dawson Chirino passes it back to David Hill. Dawson Chirino with it now. Has that one taken off his stick. Tyler German out to play it. He'll pass it back to Dawson Chirino. Dawson Chirino with a reverse hit. He is interfered with. Can't get to the puck. and St. Olaf will recover. Over to Dawson Shrino. Dawson Shrino tried to pass that one to Tyler German and was not able to clear the zone. It kept in by Brett Humberstone. Brett Humberstone kind of interfered with at the line, no call. And here come St. Olaf. That one deflected away by Pulius. Pulius stood up at the line to kept him from getting that puck.
Here we go.
Kicks out to Sean Bunting. Sean Bunting not able to corral that one behind the circle. Fighting for it now. They'll try to flip it out. Kept in by Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan expecting the hit, keeps it in, but St. Olaf will eventually try to clear. They are not able to do so, but finally do. Kicks out to Sam Ide. Sam
Wide open.
all the way over to Andrew Pulius. Andrew Pulius passes it back for Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan in, shot wide, destroyed, and hits the deck. Over to Earl Matario. Anderson with it now.
Nice.
Not able to do anything. Sam Ide wheels around the circle, passes out in front. Deflection attempt by Anderson goes just wide. Crowd begging for a goal right now. Anderson keeps it in, and they're eventually able to clear. Over to Sean Bunting.
Inside 2 minutes.
2 minutes left of regulation play here, 1 minute 40 specifically. That one over to Andrew Pulius. He's not able to keep it in as the St. Ols will go for a change. Proctor out of his net to play it. Over to Sam Ide. Sam Ide up to Bunting. Bunting deflects it wide, not able to corral it. Over to Anderson. Proctor out of his net. Back to Sam Ide. Minute 30 left here in the third. 3 apiece. Pointers not able to get it over the zone. They caught a change that they hustle. The Ols will have a chance. These taken down. No call. Played the puck beautifully right there. Good call by the refs not to make that one a penalty.
Change comes in for St. Olaf as well.
Battling for it along the near corner. 1 minute left in regulation. Controlled by the Ols. Over to the point. Kept in. Thrown around behind the net. Collected by Hill. Hill will look to clear. Over to Colin Jallo. Colin Jallo clears the zone. He is destroyed by Quentin Hill. No call. That's a beautiful hit from Quentin Hill. Here come the Pointers. 3-on-2 as that one taken off his stick. All is offsides. Here come the Ols the other way. They have the numbers. Shot defended in front. One of the Pointers hits the net, knocks the net off. 34 seconds left here to go.
Crazy play happening here inside a minute to go. And we just saw the most gorgeous hit of the night right in front.
Quentin Hill absolutely blew up. I think that was Brendan Darby right at the line. That was beautiful.
Brendan Darby might be taking a break for a while,
I would not doubt it. That one hurt. That one looked like it hurt pretty darn bad.
34 seconds left
in regulation.
Pointers would hate to see this one get away from them, have that 3-0 lead, getting evaporated away.
Face-off will be at the edge of the Pointer zone. 3 apiece, 34.6 seconds left. Tyler German in for the Pointers to take the face-off. He'll go up against Parker Casey. Won by the Ols. They'll dump that one in. 30 seconds left in the third period. Collected behind the net by Brett Humberstone. Brett Humberstone over to Sherino. Sherino passes that one over to Stewart, and here come the Pointers. Didn't know where that one was. Here comes Hill. Tries to get past the referee. Gets tied up. It kicks out to Brett Humberstone. Brett Humberstone, quick shot, hits his own man. Dustin Sherino with a follow-up shot. Gets deflected.
10 seconds.
Kept in by Brett Humberstone. 9 seconds left here to go. That one will go the length of the ice.
That might bring regulation to an end.
It will. 3 seconds left. They are content. Maybe a shot here at the whistle.
Deflected.
That one stopped, deflected by Gunnar Johnson. Pointers let this one get away, and we are going into overtime.
Liam, I've been to two UWSP hockey games, both of them going to overtime. Let's explain to our audience what kind of rules we can expect.
All right, so for regular season overtime game / non-conference, we're going to see 3-on-3 action, meaning only 3 skaters allowed aside, 4 if they have the power play, up to a maximum of 5. Goalie's still in the net. 5 minutes of time to play. If at the end of 5 minutes they still don't have a goal, officially it goes into the record books as a tie, as it is a non-conference game. However, both coaches can vote on if they want to have a shootout. That one will not affect standings whatsoever. It's just to prove that whoever could win. We saw that last year, Point versus St. Norbert. It was a tie at the end of regulation that they decided they wanted to have a shootout, which Point ultimately won. But it was literally only just so that they could prove.
It's still a tie in the record books.
It's still a tie in the record books.
Now, how much time do we have in between the overtime period here?
1 minute.
They're not going to bring the Zamboni out.
We're not going to bring the Zamboni out. We're going right into it.
And just to clarify, the penalty rules
Are the same.
Are the same.
Yes.
They don't add a player up to 5?
They do add a player up to 5. So because it's 3-on-3, if they take a penalty, it'll become 4-on-3, et cetera, up to a maximum of 5.
Excited to see what three-pointer skaters head out on the ice. I mean,
in my opinion,
you put the
captain, you put Dawson Sherino, you put the captain, Andrew Pulius.
It's Finstrom.
And Finstrom.
It's Mick Hennigan out there as well.
Noah Finstrom, 2 goals in this game, looking for the hat trick. Will the game winner be his hat trick goal?
That was just about to be my question. What a storybook ending to this game if that could happen.
Your starting line for this overtime period: Dawson Sherino, Mick Hennigan, Noah Finstrom. Then we'll go up against Troy Bowditch. Jonathan Young, and I can't see his number. I think that's number 20, Connor Kaltoff. Here we go. We are getting ready to go in this first overtime period. We won't have to worry about it going to 5 overtimes. Don't worry.
Officially our 4th period of the night.
Face-off, officially won by the Pointers, recovered by Mick Hennigan. He'll take it into the zone. Very dangerous play for him, taking in front of Proctor, but it's over to Sherino, over to Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan out over the line, has it taken off his stick. Over to Dawson Sherino. Back to Mick Hennigan. Dawson Sherino with a chance in front, almost had a deflection goal. That's just how they drew it up. Dawson Sherino puts on the brakes, makes a man miss. Over to Finstrom. Finstrom. Over to Hennigan. Hennigan will take it out of the zone so they can reset it. That one kicks out the skate of Anderson. Sherino over to Anderson. Has that one corral off his stick as the rest of them go for a change. Here come the Pointers now. Andrew Pulius and Brett Hummerstone. On the stick of Anderson. Has it deflected off of his stick. He'll kick it out to Brett Hummerstone. Brett Hummerstone will take that one out of the zone. 4 minutes left in overtime. Over to Anderson. Anderson over the line. Between the legs. Wheels around the wheel. Face off.
Hummerstone can't take it off his stick. Looking to reset now.
Here comes Anderson. Shot saved by Lalade. Kept in by the Pointers. Back over to Anderson. Pass over to Hummerstone. Hummerstone with it now on the point. Wheels around. Shot deflected by the defense. And that one will kick all the way out. Over to David Hill. David Hill with it now. He'll try to wheel up the ice. He's going to get closed off here in a second. Still got the legs. Cut in the front of the net.
Oh,
he does not manage to get that one as he goes flying. Doesn't manage to get that one. Over to Sam Hyde. Sam Hyde. Saved by Lalade. Sam Hyde had a wonderful opportunity right in the front of the net. Lalade stayed with him the entire way. Closed up for that save.
That was the Pointers' best opportunity here in overtime. I mean, the entire period thus far taking place in St. Olaf's zone. This offense is putting pedal to the metal.
Absolutely. This is complete reversal of what we saw in the third period. I mean, they are really playing offense here right now, especially in front of this home crowd. I got to imagine it'll be amazing if they manage to get this one.
All gas, no brakes. Finstrom in on the faceoff.
Finstrom wins the faceoff. Kicks out to Evan Junker. Evan Junker will take it out of the zone to reset. Evan Junker in his own zone. Passes it back for Finstrom. Here come the Pointers. Passes it back to Junker. Junker settles it on his stick. Anderson scores! And that's your game winner! Evan Junker picks a corner, fires it in, and the Pointers will win it 4-3. Your final. What a goal from Evan Junker. Noah Finstrom will get an assist on that play.
2 goals and the assist. Junker was calling for the puck. Finstrom put the puck on the money, and Junker did the rest.
Absolutely
what a play
beautiful.
In overtime to make sure that this game does not slip away from them, does not go in as a tie.
At 2 minutes exactly in overtime, they got the goal.
Oh man!
What an effort by the Twitter squad here in overtime. They were letting it get away from them in the third period. That brings their winning record to 3-2 now. They're 3-2 on the season.
Wow.
It's just St. Olaf will fall to 2-2 for an overtime loss.
It's crazy what overtime can do for a team that started so hot. Things kind of fell apart throughout the game, but then we hit overtime,
especially
And they're
for
right
a
back
team
in it.
that's as fast as this Pointer squad. I mean, we saw it all night. Dawson Sherino, Noah Finstrom, they have a great set of legs underneath them. It seemed like they were buzzing all over the ice. They really couldn't, the St. Olaf defense really could not keep in step, but they managed to tie it. They were having the comeback. They could not complete it as Evan Junker came flying in over the blue line, picked his corner, rifled it home. My goodness. Frankie Bright, if you had 3 stars for this game, who are you going to pick?
Oh, I mean, you got to give one to Junker for the winner there, but then obviously Finstrom, 2 goals and the assist on the night, had himself a day and really was the X factor for this Pointers team. And then I think Alex Proctor as the goalkeeper had a fantastic night, only really giving up 1 genuine goal to St. Olaf, the other 2 coming off deflections. Can't really give that one all on him, so those got to be my 3 stars.
I got to agree with your 3 picks. They were going to be my exact 3 picks as well. Noah Finstrom had himself one heck of a game here tonight. 2 goals, almost had. Very, very close to having his hat trick, but he still assisted on it. And so for that reason,
it's the next best thing.
That's the next best thing. No, I don't know if you heard it, but our band just started playing on Wisconsin in response to the fact that St. Olaf is from Michigan.
Roll out the barrel as well.
Roll out the barrel.
Fantastic song choice there.
Absolutely exalted here tonight. That's going to do it from us
fun night
here at Sports Point, here at KB Wood Arena. Your final from tonight, 4-3 Pointers